And good evening and welcome to Brookville High School football field. Tonight, it is a AA District 9 championship football game as the Karns City Gremlins get set to take on the Central Clarion Wildcats. And it is Kerle Tire Friday Night Football here on exploreClarion.com. Mike Kalinowski along with the man, the myth, and the legend. It's the Governor, Bob Dunkle. Brett English to my left up on the roof. It is Nico Cosma. All set to go here tonight. Of course, Mr. Cadis isn't around, so he's not going to call him Costanza. It's always kind of Cadis' thing. But we got a good one tonight. These two teams locking horns, Governor. 7-2 are the Gremlins, and the Wildcats are 10-0 on the season. See them down there already getting set for that coin toss. We'll have to see how it works out.
Yeah, great opportunity, Mike, obviously playing for district championship. What more could you ask for? This is what you work for way back in May, June, July, August, September. Oh, by the way, October, November. Here we are, November 1st. It's District 9 championship weekend. It's a great atmosphere for these guys, too. Fantastic field, by the way. This is our first opportunity, at least my first opportunity, starting to be over here. And it is everything that everybody's made it out to be. Great facility. Of course, they rolled out the red carpet. Even though you were here, they decided to still roll it out.
I walked in, and Dave Osborne, the AD, just went, oh, God. But, no, they were very, very nice. Beautiful facility here, too, the press box. We've been in here. It's been a little while ago, but the field is all done now, and it is a great setting for this championship night. Boy, the weather's going to be great, too. We can talk about that, too, by J&J Feeds and Eads and Trailer Sales. 45 is going to be the temperature this evening. Is going to drop off a little bit more later. But a little bit of wind, maybe gusting a little bit. But other than that, really no precipitation in that forecast. And so it looks pretty good.
Mike, when you think back, and of course I can remember a District 9 championship game involving Clarion area at that time at DuBois. It rained all day, and you, of course, were a sideline reporter. And we didn't have a whole lot of sideline reporting that night because of the
I was just like, we'll sit with you guys.
The rain. But, it was kind of crazy. But this is certainly one of the better weather weekends that we've had the opportunity certainly to do. And, of course, the field certainly is not going to be any factor at all because it is going to be a fast track tonight.
All right, we're going to get set here. We'll take our first time out. We'll come back. We'll talk more about these two teams coming into the ball game tonight. Get you set up for games going on, too, around another championship game tonight. Some quarterfinals going on and a whole lot more, too. We'll let you know all about that. We're in the Kerle Tire Pregame Show, part of Kerle Tire Friday Night Football, and it's all right here on exploreSportsPA.com.
Owners and operators, if your business depends on your truck, then we've got you covered. From simple oil changes to complete engine rebuilds, Bauer Truck Repair has the tools and the know-how to get the job done. We also offer 24-hour roadside assistance. Anywhere, anytime, any weather. Our techs are ready to get your truck fixed and back on the road. We even offer towing and load transfer services. At Bauer Truck Repair, we understand that every minute and every dollar counts. So trust your business with our business. Bauer Truck Repair, located off exit 60 in Chippenville. You can also find us online at exploreClarion.com or call us at 814-226-6023. That's 814-226-6023.
The Cooper Discoverer Road Plus Trail AT, our most trusted truck tire, is now better than ever and available for your truck or SUV. They're designed for the reliability and durability to find adventure beyond the pavement and are backed by a Cooper mileage warranty of up to 65,000 miles. Learn more about the reliable Discoverer Road Plus Trail AT at CooperTire.com. Count on Cooper. Or stop by Kerle Tires in Clarion. Kerle Tires, the area's largest selection of tires.
All-American Awards in Engraving are the people who make your first impression your best impression. All-American Awards in Engraving will help your organization, school, team, business, or event make that first impression memorable. They offer high-quality products and that personal small business service. From embroidery, screen printing, and engraving to graphic design and personalized gift ideas. See their selection of apparel, trophies, and awards. Let All-American Awards take your idea and make it your best first impression. Visit them today online at allamericanhq.com, Route 322 in Chippenville, or call 782-6264.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than ShopTeamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at ShopTeamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. ShopTeamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
For expert healthcare, visit Primary Health Network's Clarion Community Health Center. Since 2014, we've provided family medicine, behavioral health, dental care, and walk-ins, all under one roof. Primary Health Network's Clarion Health Center is located at 30 Pinnacle Drive. Learn more at primary-health.net.
Dubrook is your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier. From commercial to residential, Dubrook has you covered. Call 1-844-DUBROOK or visit DuBrooking.com. Dubrook is proud to support our local communities. Dubrook, your solid choice in all things concrete.
Brookville Equipment is a world-class manufacturer, designing and building the latest in transportation technology. Our team of engineers, machinists, welders, assemblers, and many more are always pushing the limit. Brookville Equipment, doing what we do best for over 100 years, and proud to support high school athletics.
West Park Rehab Physical Therapy, providing traditional physical therapy plus diagnostic testing to include EMG nerve conduction study and musculoskeletal ultrasounds.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Get into a new piece of Bobcat equipment at Bobcat of Clarion this fall and take on more work for less. Visit us at BobcatofClarion.com.
All right, back here at Brookville High School football field, it is Kerle Tire Friday Night Football here on exploreSportsPA.com. And we are in that Kerle Tire pregame show and want to thank all the folks here at Brookville High School rolling out the red carpet to us. And that's sponsored by McMillan's Carpet Outlet. Mr. Osborne and the crew here are doing just a fantastic job as always. And we're all set up. We're all ready to go. We're nice and warm. Nico's going to be cold tonight, though. But, that's Nico.
Oh, to be young again.
I know. Well, enjoy it while it lasts, Nico. Enjoy it. Rolling on here, we go inside the game, brought to you by Brookville Equipment. You know, when you look at these two teams, earlier in the season, Clarion had that big 65-0 win with Karns City, but then Karns City also had a close contest against Du Bois, lost at home, just a few-point ball game. That was a good one, but those are their only two blemishes, and they've been on fire the last few weeks. Last week they played St. Mary's 61-0 at halftime, and that's where that game ended. So this is a team that's down the stretch has really started to put some things together with a young quarterback and some pretty good backs.
Well, they have, Mike, and of course there's a sense of pride, and I think they were very disappointed certainly about their performance at home against the Central Clarion squad, and they've had a little chip on their shoulder since then. And to be quite honest, I feel sorry for the teams that had to face them, because obviously they really took it out on those guys, and they've rebounded nicely. And I think again, this is a game they wanted the opportunity to have this rematch, and they've got it.
And when you look at Central Clarion, boy, clicking on all cylinders, went down, knocked off Butler last week, and we weren't sure if the game would be this week or next week. They would have a couple weeks where they could have played, but they decide on tonight, and I think that to the advantage of either of these teams if they would win. But, boy, Central Clarion, you have Jace Ferguson setting the record for touchdowns in District 9, and, boy, you just can't say enough about this team. The offensive line, the defensive lines, the skill positions, they're just good all over.
Mike, they are. And think about this. I did a little research earlier on in the weekend, and I think, at least based upon my research, I had them at 21 straight wins against District 9 teams, going back to 2022, their last loss coming in a Week 10 game against Red Bank Valley. But, that's amazing what they've done. They come out, look, they're strong top to bottom, this offense. We do talk about Jace Ferguson quite a bit, but the offensive line, certainly a huge part, the skilled guys. And this team top to bottom, they are built for November football. There's not a question in my mind in that regard. And, they put the numbers up accordingly. They've been on fire, and the reality is, with the exception of last week, they have rarely played 4 full quarters of football.
And I think, too, talking to Randy Cathcart earlier, he and I did a contest over there at Clarion when they took on Punxsutawney. That was one of the concerns that Randy had. He said, that's the only thing I could really point to that could be something down the road. He said, I asked him, where do you put this team with other of the great teams if you go back in CL and Clarion history? And he said it's right up there in probably the top 5, if not right up there near the top. So, looking at all of those things. But like he said, he goes, you don't know where you're at until you're tested for a full 4 quarters. And, that would be his only thing. But the way this team has performed, though, it's hard to say.
You're right, and that is the reality. How do you tell 4 full quarters? Because it's a fine line. Because if you let them out there, then a lot of people get excited. Well, you're running up the score. No, it's hard to tell people we're actually working on conditioning, because the reality is, in order to win a state title, you're going to have to play 4 full quarters certainly at some point, because as you're around, the longer you're around, the tougher the competition gets, and there is no quote-unquote easy week, so to speak, once you reach those state playoffs. Yeah,
looking, too, at the state rankings again this week. We always want to do it. They did one for Week 10 in 2A football. It's Troy still at number 1 at 10-0, Central Clarion at 10-0. Seton LaSalle comes in now at 10-0. They jumped up. They had been number 5, so they jump up to number 3. Schuylkill Haven at 4, Richland at 5, Williams Valley at 6, Cambria Heights at 7. Farrell, they're going to put Farrell at 5-5. Up at number 8, Elwood City at number 9 at 9-0, and Riverside at number 10. So interesting with that Farrell team. I think someone out there must know a little more than we do, because at 5-5, they've had a tough go this year. But apparently they must be getting guys back at the right times or something, because to put them that high at 5-5 says something.
Well, it does, and I think it's probably a combination of things. I think it's probably personnel returning. I also think it's level of competition. I think you've got quite a few factors contributing to that.
So we're going to take another time out here, and we're going to come back out to Brookville High School. We're going to continue in the Kerle Tire pregame show, and we'll talk about some of the games going on around the league tonight, of course, with all those championship and playoff games. We'll have that. We'll have the governor's keys to the game coming up. Talk a little bit about field conditions. Kickoff, too. It's all on the way. It's a good one tonight. It's the AA championship, and it pits Karns City against Central Clarion, and it's Kerle Tire Friday Night Football here on exploreSportsPA.com.
This is how far we'll go to detect lung cancer. 5 millimeters, and a chest x-ray can't see it. Independence Health System uses low-dose CT scanning and advanced visualization to detect and treat lung cancer at its earliest stage, leading to more treatment options and potentially better outcomes. Early, accurate, and advanced detection and therapy, all available at Independence Health System. Expert care here.
Modern Living Solutions in Knox is always on the lookout for driven, positive individuals to join their team. They offer career growth opportunities and industry-leading pay. No experience is necessary as training is provided. Apply today and build a future with Modern Living Solutions.
At Penn West University, we're making college make sense again with programs tied to in-demand jobs. We're breaking down barriers and giving you more choices. We're making college valuable again for people just like you. Learn more at pennwest.edu.
Discover Regen RX, specializing in regenerative orthopedic medicine and aesthetics. Feel better, move better, look better. Visit regenrxhealth.com.
For over 2 decades, Dietz has kept your home comfortable and your business running. We're responsive, reliable, always ready to go the extra mile. Because when it comes to your comfort, we believe in doing the right things. For the best in HVAC, plumbing, electric services, call Dietz. Nobody beats Dietz.
At Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
Eyes are the window to your soul, so take care of them. The Laurel Eye Clinic provides complete care from annual exams, glasses and contacts to cataract and retinal surgery, LASIK and more. As a trusted leader in family eye care for 50 years, you can trust them with yours. Call or visit us online today.
Well, there we go. National anthem there by the Wildcat Marching Band. As we get set for this contest tonight between Karns City and Central Clarion, the AA District 9 Championship. It's live here on Explorer Clarion and exploreSportsPA.com. Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkle with you. Well, let's see what's going on around District 9, brought to you by Land Pro. Of course, St. Mary's and Brockway are locking horns tonight in the 3A Championship. That's over at Clearfield tonight. So St. Mary's at 4-5 on the season, Brockway at 6-3. Single A quarterfinal games, Cameron County's at Red Bank Valley, Otto Eldred's at Union AC Valley, and Ridgeway is at Keystone. Tomorrow, right here at Brookville, it'll be Punxsutawney versus USO. That is a Pittsburgh League conglomerate of University Prep, SciTech, and Obama Academy. That'll be for the 8-9 4A sub-regional semifinal here at Brookville tomorrow, so that should be pretty interesting.
No question about that.
We always wondered what the USO was, and that's brought a bunch of teams together out of that City League, so nice to see them do that, give those kids an opportunity to play. Punxsy's at 5-5, USO's at 3-5, so we'll see. Maybe Punxsy can move on there here, give these District 9 teams a little more action later on in the playoffs. And we look at the ball game at hand tonight, Governor, and we'll look at the keys to the game brought to you by Kale's Kitchen. And you look at each of these teams, and you look at their strengths, weaknesses. What do you think each team needs to do to come out with a win?
Well, for Karns City, I think they need to play mistake-free. No turnovers, no mental mistakes. Those are critical. Certainly the interior line has got to come up big, and a real tough task at hand for that group tonight. Special teams need to be dominant. No block punts, no returns. You got to keep in mind that special teams need to change field position. If you remember, Mike, it seems like yesterday whenever these two teams met, there were a couple of block punts which led to scores in that ball game. I think you also have to limit big plays. I say this anytime anyone faces the Central Clarion squad because big plays are among their keys. Big plays, of course, are defined as plays of 20 or more yards. And, of course, you got to force some turnovers. Obviously, you want to get points off those turnovers, but at a minimum, force some turnovers. All those things, a lot easier said than done. And for Central Clarion, I think it's real simple. Score early, score often. You want to challenge the secondary here of Karns City. You also want to take control again of that interior line, which they have done throughout the season. I think they want to limit the rushing attack. Certainly put Karns City in second and long, third and long passing situations. In other words, get them off track. Their MO is that strong running game. They have a stable running backs. If you can disrupt that, get everybody worked up a little bit, you got certainly an opportunity to put a thorn in that Gremlin side. Finally put the game away. Don't let this Karns City team hang around. The longer you let a team like Karns City hang around, the more they become a threat to you. I think it is critical that you put the game away as soon as you possibly can. Keep your foot on the accelerator.
All right, so those again, your keys to the game brought to you by Kale's Kitchens. And I want to thank Kale's Kitchens for the sponsorship of the keys to the game. Teams were coming on. I was anxious to see because the Wildcat band was out there and they had the cheerleaders for Karns City. Karns City was first out, and I was wondering which line are they going to run through? Like if I would have been, let's run through the Wildcat line. Let's see what their sign's like. But I don't know if that ever has happened before.
Oh, I'm sure somewhere
they ran
along
through
the
the
line
wrong side.
that's happened.
So we're still waiting for Central Clarion to come out here. Still 8 minutes before the start of this one. And again, the AA championship tonight. We'll have playoff action for you next week. Not only in volleyball, coming up on Tuesday night, we'll have a volleyball match for you. And then on Friday, well, it depends on Thursday, as the playoffs continue in volleyball and girls volleyball. How about tip of the cap to Clarion? CO had their number for a while, but Clarion, strong match last night. They come up with the single A win, and Red Bank Valley wins it in double A.
Yeah, tip of the cap to both those teams. Outstanding effort, outstanding season, and, of course, they're obviously not done. They're state playoff bound, I should say.
And one of the, tonight now, so you have CL last night and Clarion rooting against each other. Now tonight they're all together, and they're all good.
And also I found it interesting. So Nico and I were on our way up to the ball game, and I noticed as we were leaving Hawthorne, a couple of girls outside with a volleyball playing around. That's what it does. It creates an energy that the younger potential athletes look at and get kind of excited, want to be a part of. It's just great to see.
Here comes Central Clarion now. We'll see them come onto the field. We've had a few incidents with signs this year, and this one looks like it's going to be able to be run through pretty easily. We'll see. I know Red Bank, we had a couple wipeouts and things like that. Mr. Cadis was keeping track of all that stuff.
I think we need to, maybe have a sponsor for the sign breakage.
Yeah, we should.
Nico could do a close-up every time someone runs through it.
Here come the Wildcats, 10-0 on the season. Led by Jace Ferguson. Oh, that was wimpy. I wanted that sign to go. It's kind of pushed it aside.
Well, unfortunately, paper does not break up in shards like glass.
Well, they're supposed to put little slits in it, so it goes crazy. Oh, well, it was less impressive than I wanted, but okay. Here comes Central Clarion, and we'll have them go across the field here for the ceremonial coin toss. This is a big part of the game, one of the governor's favorite. I'd like to see that actually implemented on all levels of football.
No, big negative. I just, again, this is just kind of a crazy thing. And look, I guess I can live with this as long as they do not bring to college or the high school level that dynamic kick that the NFL uses, which is just ridiculous and crazy. It has totally ruined that part of the game.
And this is another reason why I don't watch the No Fun League. So I keep the college and high school, and it's a lot of fun. Of course, last night I had the college football game while the playoffs were going on for volleyball, and Slippery Rock came in. Clarion played well against Slippery Rock early, and, of course, number 15 in the country comes in. They're pretty good, and Slippery Rock did come out with a win last night. So here we go. They're going to bring the captains on. The officials shake hands. I wonder if they planned that before. Like, okay, we're going to come on. You're going to shake my hand.
Well, the fact that these guys have probably done 758 football games together over their careers, I think they know a little bit about what to expect. This is one of the things through time, and I'm going to show my age a little bit. Back in the era whenever I played and whenever I first started watching high school football, they only would allow 2 captains at that time. So it's great now. They have 4 captains out there representing their squads.
And it gives them a nice mix. You got the lines represented, some of the offensive players, defensive players, the quarterbacks. So we're getting set here. And we were looking earlier, and I did not catch who won the toss.
No, they've become very secretive indicating that, and no one really tips the hand like they used to.
But we're going to watch intently. And the question is, and I know what Bob would do, and we bring it up every week, if you win the toss. Randy Cathcart said, I'm taking the football. Dave Cada says, I'm taking the football. Bob says, nope, kicking.
I can tell you, Karns City took the football the last time these two teams meet and just did not get underway quite the way they expected. They had confidence in the offense, but struggled a little bit, if you remember, Mike, in that game.
So it looks like Karns City won the toss. Oh, they're going to take it again, so they want to put the offense out there first. So, again, they're going to show confidence in that offense. And here at Brookville, we're going to get started a little bit early, and they do that traditionally here in District 9. It's about 3 minutes before. We had a game, the last game down at Red Bank, Dave and I did. The official refused to start the game until it was exactly 7 o'clock. We all stood around, we're like wondering. And finally, he kept looking at his watch, and when it was a couple minutes till. When it hit 7, we went.
Well, some of these guys, again, they do like to keep everything on a schedule.
Schedule, they call it.
Schedule.
So Central Clarion will kick off first. Of course, they are without the services of Thomas Euchert. Kicking will be Brendan.
Euchert was the model for consistency throughout his career here as a kicker.
Phenomenal. One of the best. Back to take this kick for Karns City. Slater is the deep man. See if they kick it deep or short here.
Throughout the season, been a ton of touchbacks for this Central Clarion squad.
That's 10 out there if that's Euchert.
Set the kickoff for Central Clarion, number 10, Thomas.
Yep, so he's back. Yep, so there we go. That's good. That's something I wasn't aware of.
Certainly great news. We had expected that he would not be dressed tonight.
So here we go. Again, Slater back deep to take this one for the Gremlins. And we get set for the Penn State Du Bois kickoff. That'll wrap up the Kerle Tire pregame show. Kickoff end over end. Slater, he'll look up. He'll take it at about a 7. Back up to the 10, 15, 20, 25-yard line, 30. There he goes. Slater down the right side, 40, up to the 45-yard line. We talked about Slater before. He's got speed, and he can elude some tacklers, too, and break some of those tackles. Nice job.
Mike, early on top of the broadcast, that was one of my indications. Special teams has to change field position already. They've done that. They take over great field position with a fantastic return as the ball is tickling the 45-yard line.
So here we go. Slater again will be in the backfield with Johnson. They're going to go with a double, or actually, he's going to come up under center with the backs behind him. He's going to pitch that ball back. That's Scher getting the carry. How about Scher banging his way for 11 yards and a first down for Karns City? Boy, they've come out banging. They'll give him officially 10. They'll stop him at the 45.
That moves the chains. Very confident offensive line in the early going here, Mike.
You can see why they wanted that ball first here tonight.
You'll hear a lot of coaches talk about staying on schedule, and of course the schedule meaning you want to get 3 to 4 yards on each and every carry. That puts you in makeable down situations and scenarios. Very much on schedule here in the early going.
Johnson under center. It's a 1st and 10. Now they're going to shift out of that. He'll drop back into the shotgun. Ball snap back. They're going to run that ball. Johnson is going to be hit, tripped up, dropped for a loss on the play, a 3-yard loss. Beckwith back there. Also for Central Clarion, that was Parker, too.
Yeah, nice job there by Parker of making the read, staying home. Gets the tackle.
Well, Robert, second down 13 here in this first quarter. It's a Clarion Forest VNA first quarter here on exploreSportsPA.com. Glad you could be with us tonight. Great night here at Brookville High School. Second down 13. Sure, will go. He was left, now goes sidecar right. Johnson will take the snap, rolls to the right side, trying to follow Sure. Boy, he's hit again, driven backwards, and he'll get to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. No gain.
Very tough sledding here. Now let's put you in a third and very long situation and limits the play call selection you have. And as a down lineman, you're going to go ahead and crash, come running in there to apply all kinds of extra pressure.
So third and long, not what Karns City wanted to see. They had run the ball very effectively. Then they went out of that formation. Johnston will work out of the shotgun. Sure is his sidecar left. They're going to run trips off to the left side. Single receiver on the right. Johnson looking, going to step up. And now he's going to run. He's got a little bit of room, and Johnson's going to be dropped shy of the marker. He'll get down around the 42-yard line. So that's a gain of 6. And a fourth down and 7 yet. And I still see the offense out there.
Yeah, the offense looks like they're going to remain out there. Boy, I got to tell you, I'd be punting here in this situation. Again, I'm a big advocate of playing that field position game. But there's a reason why I wear this headset and not a coach's headset.
So here we go, fourth down and 7 here for the Gremlins as they'll break the huddle.
Going to have to hurry a little bit, down to 8 on the play clock.
Johnston will work out of the shotgun, twins on each side. Now he's going to back up into punt formation. There's a snap to Johnston. He will punt it away. And he kind of shanks it off the foot, goes out of bounds, and boy, it's going to be probably up around the 30, 35-yard line. They're going to say right there at the 30. So Central Clarion will come out with good field position.
Yeah, that time I think a nice idea with that, but they had to rush it a little bit because, again, broke the huddle a little late. Got everybody really set finally at about the 2-second mark, so I had to snap out a little quick. Just didn't get everybody set completely, and I think that rushed the punt a bit.
So Central Clarion with the football at their own 30-yard line. Just underway here. 9:01 to go in quarter number 1. Ferguson will work with an empty backfield. He's looking to throw. Firing the ball. He's looking for Burford right away, and the pass is going to be incomplete. Johnston was in there on the coverage that time for Karns City.
Yeah, timing off just a little bit on that pass. Play does fall incomplete. Nice idea, stretching the field. Lets the secondary know what your game plan potentially could be here in the ball game.
And I did call him Burford. I told Bob before, Clarion in those blue uniforms, I had the college game, and 17 for the college is Spencer. So if you hear me say Spencer, just correct me. Here we go.
Give you a punch in the shoulder. How's
it's all right. You've done that many times over the years. That's why I have that bad shoulder. Here we go. Ball snap back to Ferguson. Handed off. There's Harrison with that football. And he's going to lower the shoulder. He's not going to get much. Karns City's defense stout in that middle. And he'll get a couple. It's all on to the 32. It's a 3rd and 8 now for Central Clarion.
A lot of times, if you're facing many teams out there, you think, okay, well, it's definitely a passing down. Well, here's the reality with this group. It is a passing down, but Jace Ferguson has the ability to tuck it and run and pick up 15 yards plus on a rushing attempt. So you really got to play him honest as a defender because he's got the ability to tuck it and run and throw equally.
Well, here we go. It's 3rd and long for Clarion now, 3rd and 8. Ferguson dancing around, firing the football down the left side. Fight for that ball, and it's going to be incomplete. Tried to find Burford again. Good coverage by Johnston on the outside. And 4th down comes up. We'll see the punt come up as Rex will come on to punt it away.
Yeah, a little bit of contact. I think the coaching staff would like to have seen a flag thrown, but the official had the angle. He's right on top of it. Felt that it did not affect the outcome of the play.
Riley Hamilton will be the deep man here for Karns City.
Hamilton's one of those guys that has a set of wheels behind him as well.
Slater, Hamilton. Karns City's got a bunch of guys that can move. So here we go, 4th and 8. Resetting the clock.
I have to reset the clock. Yeah, it was down to 5 ticks, and it was a little too fast.
Karns City looks like they're going to try to go. Clarion fakes. There's Rex over the right side. That's a first down for Rex. Up to the 40-yard line, and he just gets enough. He needed 8, and he's going to end up with 10 as he goes out to the 42-yard line.
It's a nice gutsy call, no hesitation whatsoever here in the early going as they pick up that first down ball and out the 42-yard line.
So Clarion known for doing that from time to time. Not surprised. Burford out to the left.
Well, that shows that you have confidence not only in the playmaker in Harrison, but if they, or playmaker, excuse me, in Rex, but if they come up empty, you have the ability to punch it in on your own defensively.
Here's Ferguson. Firing the ball, looking for Sawicki. And it's caught by Sawicki all the way down to the 20-yard line. 48 yards on the pass play. Down to the 20? From the 30,
yes,
42.
Sir. You're right.
Actually, it's 38 yards because it was at the 42, not the 32. So we'll take 10 off.
Yep. That makes me feel
Yeah,
better.
because I looked over and it said still 32, so that's what I based it on. See, I'm getting better.
You are. You are.
Not great, but. So here we go in that Dubrook red zone. Rex getting the carry over the left side. There's Rex. Going to be hit, driven backwards. He'll get a couple to the 18. Second down and 2. Flag, though, in the backfield.
He is a flag, most likely a hold. Officials will sort this one out.
I had a listener say, Bob is really good at picking out the holds. And I said, that's all he did in high school.
Well, he did a few other things. I just happen to have an understanding of what it takes to be called a hold. How's that sound?
And some experience.
Only a little.
Just a touch. Just a little touch. Ball back to the 30. First and 20 here for the Wildcats. Harrison in the backfield with Ferguson, and he's going to fire that ball. Boy, he's hit as he got rid of that football. Good job that time. Bell was in there, one of the first to get to him. Coaching staff wants a flag here. They're going to talk about it.
Yeah, there was no one in the zip code as far as.
I think you may. Yep, there it is. Intentional grounding going to be called on Central Clarion.
I was a little surprised it took that long because the officials right on top of it knew that there was no one in the vicinity. Just wanted to double check, make sure he didn't miss anybody. That's a good job of officials working together to get the call right.
So they'll back him up on the penalty and goes back to the 41-yard line. They got to go all the way down to the 10 for the first down.
This is where you want to play smart defensively, not get greedy and give up the big play. Don't take anything for granted.
All back at the 46. So it is a 2nd and 36 from here because that first down again at the 10. Second down, here's Ferguson out of the shotgun. Ferguson, he's going to run. This is what Bob talked about. Very adept is he, 30-yard line. And he gets down to right around the 35. That's a gain of 11 for Ferguson. So he knocks 11 off that 36, makes it 25. It's a third down now and 25 for Central Clarion.
And again, ultimately, your goal is to pick up the first down. You'd love to do it in this down here, but if you can get at least half of it, again, to put yourself in makeable positions. Boy, what a fast-paced first quarter, Mike. We're down to 6:39 already.
We're rolling. Here we go. It's a third down here and 25 from the 35-yard line for Central Clarion. Ferguson dumps it off, gets that to Beckwith. Here's Beckwith, and down inside the 25. He'll be dropped at about the 24-yard line. That's a gain of about 11 on that play. So fourth down, they're going to put the football at the 23-yard line. So sets up a 4th and 13. And now the question is, does Clarion's offense, Central Clarion, stay out there? They're going to.
Oh, I think you want to go ahead and play the odds here and stay out there. It's a mighty long field goal.
Sawicki, Rex will go out to the left. Harrison will be in the backfield. Kemmer on the field to be in the slot on the right side. That's Burford on as the wideout. Ball snap back. Ferguson looking to throw. Ferguson pressured, firing the ball, and he got rid of that, and it is incomplete. Boy, he was rushed, had to get rid of that football, tried to find the guys down in the end zone. Sawicki was down there, and it's going to go incomplete.
Yeah, it's a pretty athletic move just to release the ball, but Owen Higginbotham and company, they were crashing in pretty hard that time, applied great pressure as they turn it over on downs.
I am really impressed with how well this Karns City defense actually is playing against this very potent offense of Central Clarion.
Well, they're showing a variety of looks, and they're mixing things up a little bit, which presents a challenge because some of the things that they're seeing, obviously, you didn't see in the prior game.
Slater, and actually they're going to go with that 3-back set as he goes up under center. Ball pitched back, that's Scherer getting the carry, and this time Scherer's going to be driven backwards. Beckwith in there, trying to see who else gets up from the bottom of that pile for Central Clarion. That is a Parker again.
Parker's had a very strong night here on a defensive side.
Scherer pushed back for that loss of 1, second down and 11. It is a Clarion Forest VNA first quarter here on Explore Sports PA. No score here in the AA championship game in District 9. Just an absolute picture-perfect night here at Brookville High School. Johnston goes under center. Sends the man in motion. Johnston tries to dump it off, get that screen set up, does so. That's Scherer up to the 30, 35, 40, lowers the shoulder, and a flag on the play.
And multiple flags on the play here. I'm going to place the ball at the 48, but I think it's going to come back.
We will see. Started from the 22, so it'd be a 26-yard pickup, but see Karns City walking backwards here, where they were. Nice run by Scherer.
You know, what you do is those, you know, are a glorified type of a screen pass almost. Just a dump pass. They do call the hold. You're taking advantage of the aggressive nature defensively of Central Clarion.
Holding on Karns City.
So that'll back him up 10 yards. Puts the ball back to the 18-yard line. So they took that from the spot. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15. Yep. Brett's over here giving me hand signals. And he does a good job. Brett.
Don't tell him that now. Jake's going to have to pay him more money.
39 to go here in the quarter. Penalty. Remember, penalties are brought to you by Red Bank Chevrolet. Don't make a penalty on your next new car, truck, whatever you're going to buy, used car vehicle. Go to Red Bank Chevrolet.
Please reset the game clock to 4:47. 4:47.
I want to take this opportunity, give a shout out to MV Property Care.
Yeah.
Always appreciate those guys. Do a fantastic job.
They sure do. So here we go. It is a 1st and 15 here for the Gremlins. The ball back at their own 18. Johnston flushed out of the pocket. Johnston hit. He'll be dropped. He's sacked on the play. Back to the 14-yard line. That's a loss of 4.
Yeah, tough sledding. And again, one of my keys, the interior line play. And right now, Central Clarion getting the better part of Karns City here in the early going.
Yeah, Duncan in there. Also, I believe that was Heinman in there as well.
And Parker.
So 4:14 clock rolling here, quarter number 1. It's a 3rd down now and 20 for Karns City. Johnston going to pitch that ball out. That ball's down on the turf. Fight for that football, and we'll see who's going to come up with it. And I believe Karns City was able to get it back because you didn't see Central Clarion jumping up and down. Boy, that was dangerous. So 4th down, we'll see Slater come on to punt this away.
Yeah, that time the timing was off from the pitch, and in order to run the pitch successfully, you have to have timing, and the time was disrupted again. The penetration defensive front prevents a good clean pitch.
Drop it back to punt. Just gets it away. Rex is going to let it bounce. Everyone gets away, and the ball stops right around the 40-yard line. So that is where Central Clarion will have a good field position for the Wildcats. No score with 3:17 to go here in this first quarter. We'll see here as Central Clarion if they can come out and kind of get things rolling. Or will that Karns City defense rise up again? We'll have to wait and see.
Again, I think you're going to continue to see them use some multiple looks out there, try and confuse Central Clarion a little bit.
So Ferguson will work with Harrison in the backfield. He's the sidecar. Going in motion. That's Rex. They're going to pitch it to him. That's a pass. Rex is hit. And Rex is only going to get about one. So that pass complete for just a yard. Second down and 9. Karns City doing a nice job containing, especially on the outside so far.
It's so easy. Again, you have to have, or so hard, I should say. Not easy. It is so hard. You have to have discipline whenever you face the squad. Otherwise, if you think you're going to go across the field, make a big play, they're going to burn you.
Kemmer wide out to the left. It's Burford off to the right. Second down and 9. And Ferguson's going to keep it. Here's Ferguson trying to find a seam, and he's not going to find one. They're all over him. They're going to give him a yard of forward progress, and that's going to be just about it. Boy, he got hit hard there, too, at the end of that one. So it's a third down here and 8.
Yeah, Shane Emmerich had time a good solid stick among a host of Gremlin defenders.
No, they're going to say no gain. So third and 9. Sorry about that, Governor. The way the official came in, I thought they were going to give him one, but they say no.
It's all right, partner. I agreed with you. I had it already marked down.
See? They're going to go trips off to the left. Single receiver right for Ferguson this time. Ferguson steps up, dumps it off, and he tried to get it into Sawicki, knocked away by Slater. So Karns City's defense comes up big again.
Outstanding effort. Looks like Clarion is going to show punt. However, just because they show it doesn't mean we're going to see it punt.
This is one where I think you want to pin him back deep if you can.
Absolutely. I don't think there's doubt in my mind. I would be shocked unless there's some lane that opens up big time. I expect them to punt.
Riley Hamilton back there. Ball's going to take a few bounces. Hamilton's going to let it go. Flag on the play, and that's inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, you're going to see a hold called on that one. So basically it's going to wind up being half the distance, I'm assuming anyways, unless the official saw something I didn't catch. But it has been a fun opening quarter, Michael.
It sure has. We're down to 1:42. So the officials will talk it over here, and if it's the hold against Karns City, they'll take it half the distance.
It should, and this is where you've got to really be ultra careful if you're the Gremlins on the offensive side. I always joke, and I nickname plays running in this situation. I always joke, and I refer to them, Mike, as real estate plays, because all you're trying to do is get real estate. You're not looking. It'd be great to think that you have the ability to go ahead and put some long, sustained 90-plus yard drive, but the reality is you want breathing room.
So 1:42 to go here in the opening stanza. Ball pushed back here to the 4-yard line. So here we go. Karns City will work. Slater's in that backfield. Johnston under center. Going to hand that off, or keeping that is Johnston. And how about Johnston? Speedy gets up across the 10. And he'll pick up about 8, almost 9 yards, gets out around the 13-yard line. Give him 9 yards on the play. Sets up a second down and 1. Nice run by Johnston.
It was a nice run. One of the reasons why is because he's able to carry out the fake. Fooled a lot of people and froze the linebackers just enough to get, again, some real estate. Makes a very second and very makeable 2nd and 1 situation. This is where a lot of times you hear people, oh, it's a free play. No, pick up the first down, move the chains. Don't use that free play analogy at all.
So here we go. Johnston under center. Down to a minute to go here. Pitches out to Slater over the right side, and he's going to be dropped, but gets that first down. Takes it out across the 15 up near the 18-yard line. That's about a 5-yard pickup for him.
And moves the chains. For Karns City, again, nice job here in the offensive play calling. I think it's kind of also keeping Central Clarion a little on the honest side as well, Mike.
So from the 18, 1st and 10, new set of downs. And first downs on the EYT Media Network are brought to you by Nick's Auto Body. Johnson again. And we got whistles. Might have a procedure penalty here as they blow the play dead.
And generally, as a rule, whenever they have a stoppage in play like that, that would be the case.
So we get the false start. They'll back them up. Penalties again brought to you by Red Bank Chevrolet. 30 seconds to go here in this first quarter.
And I talk constantly about staying on schedule, and now you're thrown off of that schedule a little bit and really changes the complexity of your play call. Gonna have to run one more play.
Yeah, that differential.
Game clock is at 19. The down clock is at 11.
They're going to come out and hurry. Johnston pitches the ball back. That's Scher getting the carry. And Scher is going to be tripped up. He'll get near the 20. And there is a flag, though, on the play. So a flag with 1 second. See what this penalty is?
You got to think that since it's a run to the outside, most likely some type of hold. I didn't catch that hold.
Yeah, we'll see what the official calls. He did get about 6 yards on the carry. It looks like Central Clarion moving backwards. Nope. Well, we just have to wait. We should play that song, what, Anticipation, right? Shows our age a bit.
And it is going to go against Central Clarion.
Huh? Wow. That'll be a first down. So with the second, the ball was in play, and I believe they would wind the clock once they get it set. There they go, and that will be the end of quarter number 1. We'll go to quarter number 2 here at Brookville. What a great ball game so far. It's been a defensive struggle as Karns City and Central Clarion are tied at 0. You're watching Kerle Tire Friday Night Football right here on exploreClarion.com.
Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695. Oaks Building Supply is committed to providing quality building products to the community. Everything you need to get the job done right, visit Oaks Building Supply in Lucinda.
All right, back here at Brookville High School football field. Go to quarter number 2. Second quarter is a Hager Paving second quarter here on Explore Sports PA. No score after 1. Did you think we'd say that, Governor?
I did not. Speaking of scores, we do have an Ascendance Trucking scoreboard update. Red Bank Valley up 7-0. Otto Eldred up 8-7 in their game.
Johnston under center. Now he looks to throw. Tries to get the screen set up. Gets that to Peters. Here's Peters, the big guy. First down, 45-50. Banging his way to the 45-yard line, but we got more laundry on the field. What a run by Peters.
And it is a shame because this one is going to come back. No gray area on this one.
Peters comes back and says, come on, guys. It's a long way for the big guy to go.
Tell you what, I know his heart is in basketball, but boy, he's just got that classic tight end frame.
Yes, he does. And if I was a few of the schools around, Division 3, even some Division 2, got to look at them.
You can't teach size, that's for sure.
Back him up 10 yards. So a 1st and 20 after a big pass play.
Yeah, that's a tough break. A couple of different pass plays that have went for decent yardage tonight called back due to penalties.
Oh, and they've got to hurry, too. Down to 3, 2, down to 1 on that clock. They're going to pitch that ball back. Not a whole lot there. Boy, coming from nowhere was Beckwith to stop the run by that was Higginbotham getting his first carry of the ball game, and he's going to be dropped. He'll be back. Boy, I think he ended up losing about 3 yards on the play. Sets up a second down at 23.
Yeah, that's tough. And, those types of plays, usually whenever you're forced to snap it off real quick, you don't have everybody all on the same page, everybody set, and I think that was evident on that play.
Out of the gun. Here's Johnston. Firing the ball down the middle of the field, and it is incomplete.
Well, a nice look. Great coverage as well, but a nice look on that, Mike, does fall incomplete. Like the play call.
Trying to get that out there to Slater that time. So here we go, third down, 23. See what Karns City decides to do here, and they could get something at least. Give them a little more room if they would have to punt on fourth down. We will see. Here comes Johnston. Twins on each side for the quarterback. Looks to throw, finds Peter, up just too high. Sawicki was on the coverage. He had the size advantage, but the ball was just too high.
Yeah, probably would have picked up roughly 5 to 7 yards. But now it brings up that punting situation. This is a danger zone, a real danger zone. Anybody who faces Central Clarion is well aware they do love to come after these kicks and have had a pretty high success ratio in doing so.
Yep, Slater's going to have to be quick here. Oh, they're going to.
No,
yeah, they're going to actually show that they're going to run a play now.
He'll shift out of it.
Yep,
He'll
Johnston.
shift out of it.
He's going to go quickly. Maybe this is how they can get away from that Clarion rush. The ball's going to bounce. Rex is going to pick it up at midfield. Here's Rex looking for a seam somewhere. Rex spins around, and he's going to be dropped at the 46-yard line. So there we go. It's about a 3 or 4 yard return there for Rex, but Central Clarion set up well. So far, though, Governor, no one's been able to strike pay dirt yet.
Yeah, great defensive battle. Again, not what we expected at all. I did anticipate a much closer ball game than the previous meeting, but really thought we'd see a little more offense here from Central Clarion, but take nothing away from this Karns City squad. They have shown up to take care of business tonight.
So here we go, 1st and 10 for Central Clarion. From the 46 of Karns City, Ferguson working his way down the line, firing, looking for Burford. Fight for that ball coming back as Burford. Flag on the play. We had push it and shove it on both there. We'll see what they decide.
Yeah, I think you're going to see, obviously, it'll be defensive pass interference. Unfortunately, a lot of these guys are hoping it was going to be like the NFL. In other words, spot foul, they get to move on up, but no, not the case.
So there you go. Pass interference is called on Brennan Harmon that time. Fighting down there with Burford. So they'll mark off the penalty. It's a 15-yard penalty, and they'll put that football at the, the 29-yard line. Oh, no, it's 31. There you go. They're going to back it up. That's right. Because it was, it was at the 46.
It was at the 46. I'm looking at my math. I'm like, wait a minute.
Well, see, those guys went to Clarion, too, for comm. You did, but you were one of the few that passed math. Here we go, 1st and 10 now after the penalty here for the Wildcats. At the 31 of Karns City. Double sidecar for Ferguson. He's going to follow that time Rex, but nothing doing. Right back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. So 2nd down and 10. Wow, I'll tell you what, Karns City has been stout up front.
That's a case of an awful lot of good scouting, preparation, and guys with determination.
I'll tell you, the crowd has been
very quiet. Subdued would be, I think,
yeah,
a good
because we have the crowd mic out there, and I think they're just really intent into this ball game, both sides. No score here, 9:37 to go in quarter number 2, a Hager Paving second. Ferguson again with that double sidecar. This time he's going to hand it off. Oh, nope, he's going to keep it, tries to throw. He's under pressure. Slater had him first, and then he's just going to get rid of that football.
And you may see another grounding call. They're looking over hard, but I think they're going to say did have a running back in the area.
So that is what the call's going to be. The official did make, the sideline was chirping at him, and he said, no, now they're going to talk about it. Might be different.
The running back that was in the area was only about 5 yards away. The pass was further. Yep, and they're going to go. They're going to go with that.
So if they're going to call the intentional grounding again, that's the second one against Ferguson.
So they will march him back. And that's a huge penalty when you look at, you're going back from the 30.
So the official was down on the line. Yeah, it does have to make the line of scrimmage too, and it didn't do that.
And you're going back basically from the 31-yard line now. Clear back to the 48.
Yep.
Their own 48, that is.
So third here and about 30. Central Clarion, the second intentional grounding we've seen tonight. Here's Ferguson looking to throw. Has time this time. Gets the screen. Tried to get it set up to Beckwith. And that's going to be it. Now there will be a penalty there at the end of that one.
Yeah, that's a tough break because I think that was more of an incidental thing that wasn't as intentional, but the officials have to call that.
So we'll see him get back the 15, and if it's a personal foul or an unsportsmanlike, it would be a first down.
Officials are going to talk this over. Again, they just want to get the yardage right.
Are they going to call both players?
I don't see how you could.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a long enough conversation. Personal foul.
Number 51 defense, they hit. That penalty goes over to 15 yards. The down counts. 4th down.
Yep, it's not.
Yep.
Not automatic, and again,
it's not enough.
Yep, that's something that so many of the listeners always question and wonder about, but it is not. It is not an automatic. We learned that like 25 years ago or so, I think, down at Karns City, if I remember right.
Well, we'll see what Central Clarion decides to do here. They may fake out of this one. It's 4th down and, about 16. Rex to the right side. Kicks that football. And the ball's going to be taken there. And, again, that was a Hamilton. So Hamilton will take the football. It's going to be placed at about the 16-yard line, so that's where Karns City will start their drive here. 9:10 to go here in the second quarter. Still, Governor, no score.
Yeah, outstanding job here, I think, by Karns City in this one. They have really done a good job as far as applying pressure, shutting down the run, disrupting the passing game. Have played, with the exception of a couple of those penalties, Mike, have really played relatively mistake-free football. Did make a couple of critical penalties. 2 pass plays in particular stand out.
So here comes KC. Ball at the 15-yard line. Johnston comes to the right side. He's going to try to run. Here's Johnston. And he'll get up across the 20. Rex on the tackle that time. Johnston will get up to the 22-yard line. That's a gain of 6. So second down here and 4. Good run by Johnston.
It is, and you can see his speed, Mike, is a little on the deceptive side. I think when you watch him, you don't appreciate how fast he is till you see him get out in the open at time.
So ball resting at the 22. Second down here for the Gremlins. Tight here at the line, 1 receiver. They'll split him out to the left. Sure in the backfield. They're going to keep, Johnson keeps it, tries to spin around, and nothing doing that time. The Wildcats read it well.
More Rex that time, a great tackle to slow him down, bring him down for a loss.
Have a player shaken up there for Karns City, where he did not want to come off. That C.J. Emmerich, and you can see him. He took a couple steps, and he wanted to get back in that huddle, but they'll come on to attend to him. So it's going to set up a third down here and 6 after that loss. And we've seen both defenses very, very good tonight. Playing well. And, boy, Karns City, the one thing that's impressed me is they've been able to take that deep threat away from Clarion, too.
They have. And again, very few teams have that potential and ability to do it throughout an entire game. I think what surprises me most is this has really turned into a defensive battle. I thought we'd see a lot more offense, and typically you'll see the defenses, let's say in an earlier meeting in the season, defenses typically are going to come up big in those meetings, and here we are late in the season, Mike. The defense is rising the occasion, limiting to the offense, and both teams are against the same story both ways. Defensively, I think both coaches have got to be excited and pleased about the play that they've had. I think the stats are going to tell an awful lot of the story as we approach halftime and we go over them.
They're going to help Emmerich here, and hopefully everything's all right with him as they go off of the field.
Yeah, Emmerich's such a valuable guy both ways for the squad.
Tough competitor, too. I know, like I said, when he got up, he was making his way back to that huddle as much as he could. But here we go. It's a 3rd down and 6 here for Karns City. We'll march out onto the football field.
We're not going to see it, but I used to love, and again from my era, showing my age, teams would do quick kicks in this situation, especially if you're facing a team that loved to block and come after you kick-wise. We won't see it here, but it'd be a great opportunity to do it if you had it.
Ball snap back to Johnson. They're going to run a reverse. That's Hamilton over the left side. He's got wheels. 1st down and more. 30, 35, 40-yard line. Pushed out of bounds right up around the 47. That's Hamilton. 27-yard run for him. Gives Karns City a 1st down. Boy, they really needed that spark right there.
That is the longest play for the Gremlins in the ball game. Great time for it on a 3rd down play. They moved the chains.
So 1st and 10 for the Gremlins, and 1st downs again. They are sponsored by Nick's Auto Body. Ball sits at the 47. Here's Johnson. Low snap, picks it up off that turf. Johnson to the right side. Johnson firing downfield, overshoots his receiver. He had a man down there, that was Bell, but just a little bit too high for him. Stops that clock at 7:31 here in the Sager Paving second.
Karns City looking to complete their first pass play that stands, that is. They've completed a couple, but unfortunately called back due to penalties.
2nd and 10 for the Gremlins. Need to get Bob to do that Gremlin thing. Well, you're good at that.
I'm out of practice.
And then Brett over here is good at the Wildcat. We'll have to get him going. Here's a quick throw to the left side. Little screen set up on the left side. That's going to be a 1st down and more. Was that Sure on that side? I believe over there. As he gets up. It's either Slater or Sure on that left side.
Slater.
So Slater will get that catch.
Pass complete to Slater.
Just making sure there, and that ball
Will be spotted at the Central Clarion 40
down to the 40.
Gremlins 1st down.
So that is a gain of 13 on the pass play. Or, yep, on that to play.
You got it right.
That's your first one.
I'm
yeah,
telling you,
I was
you're getting
like,
better. You're getting better.
Sure in the backfield. Johnston under center, excuse me. Ball pitched back to Sure. Here's Sure trying to turn that corner, and he can't do it. Boy, was that Alston in there first?
Yep, Alston leads the way.
Was that Hindman too?
Contact by number 54, Matt Alston.
Yep, it was. It was Alston.
2nd down and 12.
Boy, I'll tell you what. Here we go, 2nd down. These defenses have just risen to the occasion time and time again. Karns City had the big play, and now they face a 2nd down and long, 2nd and 12.
And if you notice, and a lot of times people think I'm a broken record. I think when you face a good offensive team, you should, when you're on the offensive side, take the air out of the football. Look how much time Karns City takes off. They're going to break the huddle here at 5 seconds. They're going to have to hurry a little bit to get this one off. They're milking as much time off the clock as possible.
I think they got a timeout taken as that was turning to 0. So we'll take a timeout. We haven't had one for a while. 6:11 to go here in the second. No score here for Brookville. Karns City. Central Clarion AA Championship. It's right here. Kerle Tire Friday Night Football on exploreSportsPA.com.
This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders. No, Tionesta Builder Supply. family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Shippenville.
Right back to action we go. Both teams back onto the field after the timeout. That play clock was running out, so Karns City wisely getting the timeout. Coach Sherwin very quick to do that. 2nd down and 12. Going to pitch it out here. That's Higginbotham over the left side. Higginbotham has room. Higginbotham near that first down marker. We'll see where they mark him out. Looks like he's going to be shy of the 30. That's where he needed to go, so he'll get 8. Third down and 2 here for the Gremlins. Good run by Higginbotham.
Yeah, the pitch was timed perfectly. Alston was trailing, couldn't catch up. The outside was sealed perfectly. So now you're thinking here, 3rd and short situation again. It's 4-down territory from where you're at on the football field, but you want to convert here.
Johnston Schur in the backfield. Schur's going to lower that shoulder, and I think he's got it. Yep, that pile kept moving too. I don't know how it kept moving. Schur just kept those legs going. I thought he had it and it was done, but he's going to take it inside the 30 down near the 27-yard line. That's a gain of, about 5, 6 yards?
5 yards. Almost 6, but officially 5.
So the ball resting at the 27. Karns City, a new set of downs. This team has been resilient tonight. I formation behind Johnston. He's going to hand that off again to Schur. Schur banging his way. How about Schur taking that ball down near the 21-yard line? That's a 6-yard pickup. That's a 2nd down and 4 now here for the Gremlins. Ball to 21 as they near that Dubrook red zone. No score here in the ball game, but now Karns City driving.
Yeah, nice drive. This has been a patient drive. Mix things up a little bit. Have shown multiple looks. Completed their first pass in the ball game officially. 13 yards.
Slater and Schur in the backfield. Johnston takes the snap, pitches it out to Slater. Here's Slater looking for a seam. First down for Slater as he gets right to that marker. I believe he's got it. He needed 4, and it looks like that's what he's going to get. New set of downs again here for the Gremlins. The ball near the 16-yard line. They'll say it is the 16. Give him 5 officially. So here we go. Karns City. Johnston out of the shotgun. They're going to shift that offense. They'll come set. Ball pitched back. Schur again. Schur weaving his way over the left side. Running that football down near the 10-yard line. That's about a 6-yard pickup for him.
I love that play call, Mike, and you wouldn't have been able to watch it, but actually in that play call, the jumbled formation, Johnston has to actually come through. He has the option, basically he's a blocker, but more or less he's just running a pick. That's what he's doing on a rushing play. Pretty cool. It occupies the linebacker and, again, creates that little bit of a seam. And it's a play that's not designed to pick up 40, 50 yards, but it's going to pick you up 5 and 6 consistent.
2nd down 4. Goes to Higginbotham over the right side. Higginbotham digging those legs, keeping him moving. Takes that down to about the 8-yard line. That's about a 3-yard pickup. So sets up a 3rd down here and about 2.
Scherer leading all rushers for Karns City here with 30 yards. Higginbotham checks in with 10. Johnson with 11. Actually, lied to you a minute. It's Riley Hamilton leads everybody. Riley with that 27-yard run. Didn't want to shortchange him.
Ball rests at the 8-yard line. Slater, Bell, Scherer are all in the backfield. Here's Johnson under center. Takes that snap. Hands that ball off to Scherer. Scherer taking the ball down to the 5. That'll be a 1st and goal. He needed 2. He's going to pick up 3. They'll drop the markers over there, and here comes Karns City now looking to take the first score of the ball game. 3:02 to go here in the second.
We do not keep track of time possession stat-wise. I wish that we had the ability to. That'll be something Brett can work on next week. But I'm going to tell you, this is the way you draw these drives up, and you don't think that it can ever work this way against a great team. But it is working to perfection right now.
Here comes Karns City. Higginbotham, Scherer, Bell in the backfield. Ball pitched back. That's Scherer making his way. And does he get in is the question. Nope, he's going to be stopped down near the 1, maybe the 2. And Karns City will use, or Central Clarion will use a timeout here. Why don't we break 2? Don't go away. 2:31 to go here in the first half. No score, but Karns City's knocking on the door. When we come back, it is Kerle Tire Friday Night Football Championship style on exploreClarion.com.
At Clarion County Community Bank, you're more than just a number. With personalized service and modern conveniences, they make banking easy. Clarion County Community Bank, where community comes first.
All right, so here we go, right back to action. Karns City with that football at the 2-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. The Gremlins looking to take the first score and a lead here in this one against Central Clarion. Scherer in the backfield, Johnston under center. They're going to give it to Scherer. Scherer over the right side, touchdown, Karns City. And the Gremlins take the first lead here in the ball game with 2:27 to go in quarter number 2.
Wow. That drive was a thing of beauty. Took all kinds of time off the clock. They were patient. They mixed it up. They converted on 3rd and long situations. Now the critical point after.
There's the kick on the way by Slater, and the extra point is good. 7-0 Karns City leads Central Clarion, 2:27 to go here in the first half, and we'll take a quick timeout. You're watching Kerle Tire Friday Night Football. It's the championships right here on exploreClarion.com.
I chose MPRC because it was great to have a local, affordable option here in northwestern Pennsylvania. I live in this community, and I wanted to stay in this community.
Learn more at discovernprc.org.
Here we go. Slater set to kick things off back deep. It's Rex and Burford for Central Clarion. 7-0. The Gremlins lead. Here's the kickoff. Burford will come up. He'll take it at the 15-yard line. Back up to the 20. Tries to cut to the outside. He's hit a couple of times. He's going to be tripped up right around the 21 or 22-yard line. So that's where Central Clarion will have it. 2:19 to go here, and they still have a couple timeouts to work with, Governor.
This is a huge drive, and not so much, obviously it's not going to decide the ball game, but you want to be careful here. The tendency may be to be aggressive. If you're going to be aggressive down the field. Don't do it short, because if it's short, there is not a ton of room right now to correct those mistakes that you potentially could make. But the ball is at the 21-yard line. Again, you just got to play smart on this one. I do think that, we're certainly going to see Central Clarion try and get points on the board.
Here's Ferguson looking to throw, firing that football, and he throws it too high that time for Rex. Or that was actually Kemmer, the intended receiver that time. So Rex on this side, but Kemmer was the one intended.
Those of you scoring at home, Chase is 3 of 9 for 50 yards.
Just not numbers we're used to seeing out of Ferguson.
Yeah, he has not had the time really to work with. Penetration has been outstanding for Karns City defensively.
So here we go, 2nd down and 10. The ball resting at the 21 here for Central Clarion. Ferguson's going to keep it, trying to run up the gut. Ferguson tries to bust to the outside, cuts back in, and does a nice job. Gets up around the 25, maybe 26-yard line. Give him about 4 yards on that run. Boy, he ran a long way to pick up about 4, maybe 5.
Yeah, very smart. He's protecting that football as he is running. This is a team that's aggressive, likes to force the turnover.
Clock still running here. Central Clarion will get the ball to start the second half. Karns City won the toss and took the football. Ferguson working out of the shotgun, 3rd and 5. Pocket collapsing. Ball thrown downfield, and it's going to be caught by Sawicki across midfield. Down around the 48-yard line.
That'll move the sticks.
Now you hear that Central Clarion side starting to come to life a little bit. Give him the 47. About 27 on that play. Here's Ferguson. Steps up again, firing across the middle. He finds Rex inside the 30, down to the 29-yard line. 18 on the pass play, and they move the chains.
First down. Ball at the 29-yard line.
So Central Clarion finding some life here. They trail 7-0, and we'll have a timeout taken. So Karns City will take the timeout. Minute 1 to go here in this second quarter. Why don't we break 2? It's 7-0 Karns City. And you're watching Kerle Tire Friday Night Football. The championships are right here on exploreSportsPA.com.
Lock in this limited time offer on the John Deere tractor you need at Land Pro Equipment. Right now, get 0% for 84 months on a 1023E tractor and loader with a low monthly payment of only $199. For more information, visit LandProEquipment.com.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
All right, so here we go. Back to action after the timeout. The ball snapped back to Ferguson. Ferguson hit as he released that football, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to get that down across the middle. Hamilton was in there on the coverage for Karns City to help knock that ball away. And it looked like that was Kemmer again, the intended receiver down there, 55 seconds. 2nd down and 10 here for the Wildcats.
You know, in the NFL and college football, 55 seconds is a ton of time. It's an eternity. High school football, it's like 3 blinks of an eye. You have to remember, you know, these are 15, 16, 17-year-old student athletes. It is not a ton of time. It has to be a sense of urgency.
Ferguson works out of the shotgun. Boy, under pressure again. Firing back across his body, and again, it's incomplete. Tried to get it across the middle again to Kemmer. So 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, again, not a bad play call. You know it's 4-down territory. Obviously, this down, you want to convert. If not, at least get half of the yardage. Don't be afraid to tuck it and run.
Ball to 29. 3rd down. Burford and Kemmer are off to the right. On that left side, we got Sawicki out there and Rex. Ball dumped off across that middle to Burford. Burford eludes a couple tackles, tries to turn that corner and does. There goes Burford. Down near the 20. We'll see where they spot him. And it looks like he has enough for the 1st down. He needed 10, and he's going to gain about 11. So he's into that Dubrook red zone with 38 seconds to go here in the quarter. Central Clarion still with 2 timeouts to work with.
Would you believe that is his first catch of the ball game?
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, and that was actually pretty well read, just unable to make the tackle. A host of Gremlin defenders were in the area, just couldn't get him. Burford that elusive, able to get out of bounds.
So here we go, 1st and 10. The ball at the 18-yard line of the Gremlins. Central Clarion driving. They trail 7-0. Ferguson pumps once, now steps up, looks to run. He's got room, turns back inside. He's going to be stood up, hit, dropped at about the 13-yard line. Give him 5 yards on the carry. And Central Clarion, I think, is going to use a timeout here.
Drops the clock down now to 29 seconds, 29.8. That ball is again on the 13.
We'll keep it right here for this one. Want to let you know, too, coming up, we'll have the Heater Lumber halftime show. Governor over there doing always a great job with those stats.
So that leaves you 1 timeout now.
Yep.
So really kind of changes your play call selection a little bit here. Obviously, the clock will stop certainly with a first down pickup, but I think you're going to see Coach Eggleton's going to make sure everybody's on the same page, knows, look, you guys have got to get back to the line almost immediately on this one.
Well, with Euchred back, too, here's the question. You don't get it. That clock, you have that timeout, you stop it. Do you just try for some points here?
It's not a bad idea. I certainly wouldn't be afraid of it. Depends,
Yeah,
again.
you do get the ball back to start that second half.
This down is going to basically dictate and decide your decision-making for the remainder of the half.
So the ball rests at the 13-yard line of Karns City. Here comes Central Clarion.
I think I would be looking more towards Burford for that height advantage. Maybe corner of the end zone, something along those lines, or something on the sidelines.
Well, he's wide out to the right. He's going to bring him in a little bit to Ferguson. Ferguson now under pressure. Ferguson steps up, firing back to the left side, finds Burford, and it's caught. Touchdown. What a pass to Burford. Here's the replay. We're going to take a look over. He makes the catch, and the official says he made the catch, got the foot down. What a great catch that time. That comes with 21 seconds to go in the quarter. Euchred's on for the extra point. Here's the kick. It's on the way, and the kick is high, long, and that kick is good. 7-7. We're tied. With 21 seconds to go here in the quarter. We'll just keep it here again with the 21 seconds. So Burford and Ferguson team up, and boy, I'll tell you what, Karns City, up until that drive, had really held Clarion in check, especially throwing the football. And then you had said, up until that drive, it was Burford's first catch of the ball game.
He's got 2 of them, but more importantly, Mike, he's got 2 for 24. But the most important factor in that is he's got a touchdown reception out of it.
And Euchred will make it 7-7 here. And 21 ticks remain on the clock. In our halftime show, we'll have the stats for you, get you updated on some scores. And we'll hear from the bands as well. We always like to get a few numbers on by the bands. We'll have that for you. So here we go, still 21 seconds to go. See if he kicks it long, short. He's going to kick it long. Slater's going to take it inside the 5, comes back to the 5-10. Slater 15, Slater 20, and up to the 27-yard line goes Slater. So that is where they are with 14 seconds to go. I don't know, Governor, if you're Coach Sherwin.
Take a knee, take a knee, take a knee, take a knee.
If you're Pat Kale.
He would go deep.
Yep, he would say, flash down the sideline, I'll find you.
Now, you got to be pleased. Look, it's a 7-7 ball game. But this is my argument of why I'm always an advocate of, I like to receive. Think about how this timing's worked out now. Obviously, from an emotional standpoint, Central Clarion able to score here late. Now they're going to get the football back to start quarter number 3.
Here's Johnson working in that shotgun. They're going to run a play. Johnston is actually looking to throw. Johnston steps up, fires that ball, and is it
out of bounds?
It's out of bounds. Okay, because Sawicki was there. I couldn't tell with the guys in front.
Very, very surprised with that call.
So here we go, second down. You'll either just see a knee or a handoff here. I would not try anything else. But who knows? Here we go. Johnston will come up, and it looks like he's going to come under center this time. Backs in the eye behind him. He will take that snap, gives it to Schurer. Schurer stood up, and Schurer leans forward. He'll get one, and that is going to be the end of this first half. We are all tied here in the AA District 9 Championship. What a great football game between these two tonight. It's Karns City 7, Central Clarion 7. We're at halftime. We're going to take a timeout. We'll come back with a Heater Lumber halftime show on the way. And you're watching Kerle Tire Friday Night Football. It's the championships here on exploreSportsPA.com.
Best of luck this season to all our local football teams. From your one-stop car, truck, and SUV dealer, Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Visit us on Main Street in Clarion or start online at clarionauto.com.
This is how far we'll go to detect lung cancer. 5 millimeters and a chest x-ray can't see it. Independence Health System uses low-dose CT scanning and advanced visualization to detect and treat lung cancer at its earliest stage, leading to more treatment options and potentially better outcomes. Early, accurate, and advanced detection and therapy, all available at Independence Health System. Expert care here.
The Cooper Discoverer Road Plus Trail AT, our most trusted truck tire, is now better than ever and available for your truck or SUV. They're designed for the reliability and durability to find adventure beyond the pavement and are backed by a Cooper mileage warranty of up to 65,000 miles. Learn more about the reliable Discoverer Road Plus Trail AT at CooperTire.com. Count on Cooper. Or stop by Kerle Tires in Clarion. Kerle Tires, the area's largest selection of tires. Oaks Building Supply is committed to providing quality building products to the community. Everything you need to get the job done right, visit Oaks Building Supply in Lucinda.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
For over 2 decades, Dietz has kept your home comfortable and your business running. We're responsive, reliable, always ready to go the extra mile. Because when it comes to your comfort, we believe in doing the right things. For the best in HVAC, plumbing, electric services, call Dietz. Nobody beats Dietz.
All right, welcome back as we got the Karns City Band in the background, bringing us back in the Heater Lumber halftime show. 7-7. We're tied here at halftime. No one, I don't think, would have thought the score would have been there as we go to halftime, and the numbers are going to show some interesting things. Stats brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic. Governor, what you got showing over there?
Well, Mike, as we take a look here, Karns City 108 yards of total offense, 95 on the ground, 13 through the air, 108 overall. Leading the way on the ground, 37 yards out of Hunter Shearer, 27 yards out of Riley Hamilton. Check in with 10 yards each would be Braden Slater and Owen Higginbottom, and 11 yards out of Cole Johnson. Johnson, by the way, 1 of 5 for 13 yards, as Brendan Slater hauling in that reception for the 13 yards. As we take a look at Central Clarion, 152 yards total offense, 33 rushing, 119 through the air. Again, 152 overall. 21 on the ground by Jace Ferguson, 2 yards out of Noah Harrison, 10 yards out of Ethan Rex. Jace is 7 of 15, does have 1 touchdown for 119 yards in this one. Mason Burford has 2 receptions for 24 yards and that touchdown. Ethan Rex, 2 for the 19. And Jesse Sawicki, 2 big ones for 65 yards. And Beckwith checking in with 1 reception for 11 yards. Again, 152 yards to 108. I don't think there's anybody. These two teams both came in averaging over 400 yards of offense per game. Now, not one of them, but both of them. There's a reason why, because both programs are very successful. Certainly their fans are focused on this ballgame. There's not yelling and crazy things being said or chanted by the fans. They're focused on the game because they know it has turned into a whale of a ballgame.
Well, very quickly here, too, want to run through some scores for you. And I believe Red Bank just jumped up 28-0 on Cameron County going into halftime. This is the Ascendance Trucking scoreboard. Union AC Valley 27, Otto Eldred 16. That's at the half. Keystone 20, Ridgeway 7. I believe that has gone to the half. Brockway 16, Mary's nothing. That, I believe, into the second quarter now. And Dubois, or Dubois as Bob calls it, 14, Cathedral Pep 7. That going into the second quarter. So there we go. That's 6, 8, 9, 10, 5A semifinal. I think the other one, too, Hollidaysburg was playing Alderdice tonight. Hollidaysburg was up 27-0 in that one. So there you go. Those are some scores for you. As we roll through here, we'll have more coming up here as the halftime rolls on. We'll take another time on. And as we do that, let's give a listen to the Karns City Marching Band, and they'll take us to our next break as Karns City and Clarion, Central Clarion, are all netted up 7-7 here at halftime in the Heater Lumber Halftime Show.
Owners and operators, if your business depends on your truck, then we've got you covered. From simple oil changes to complete engine rebuilds, Bauer Truck Repair has the tools and the know-how to get the job done. We also offer 24-hour roadside assistance. Anywhere, anytime, any weather. Our techs are ready to get your truck fixed and back on the road. We even offer towing and load transfer services. At Bauer Truck Repair, we understand that every minute and every dollar counts. So trust your business with our business. Bauer Truck Repair, located off exit 60 in Chippenville. You can also find us online at exploreClarion.com or call us at 814-226-6023. That's 814-226-6023.
Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695.
One of the biggest risks to your future could be running out of money during a longer than expected retirement. Many people have not yet taken the time to determine if they will have enough assets to last throughout retirement. Our Retirement Income Evaluator can help you develop a roadmap and actionable recommendations. To learn more, stop by our office located at 162 South 2nd Avenue in Clarion. Give us a call at 223-9990 or visit JannyClarion.com. Janney Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
This game is brought to you by Tionesta Builders? No, Tionesta Builder Supply. Family-owned and operated home improvement centers located in Tionesta and Chippenville.
All-American Awards and Engraving are the people who make your first impression your best impression. All-American Awards and Engraving will help your organization, school, team, business, or event make that first impression memorable. They offer high-quality products and that personal small business service. From embroidery, screen printing, and engraving to graphic design and personalized gift ideas. See their selection of apparel, trophies, and awards. Let All-American Awards take your idea and make it your best first impression. Visit them today online at allamericanhq.com, Route 322 in Chippenville, or call 782-6264.
Here we go, back at Brookville High School, and we're in halftime. Heater Lumber halftime show 7-7. We're all tied up. It's Karns City and Central Clarion. Here's that Central Clarion marching band in the background. Let's give them a quick listen. There you go. Good listen there by that Central Clarion marching band. Had them earlier in the year down at Red Bank Valley High School for the marching band show for Clarion County. Nico's mom, Sally, was there, helped us out that night. It was a great show that evening. And so we had a chance to hear them then. But, well, Governor, as we look at the second half coming up, you look at both of these teams, anything change from those keys that you talked about in the first half?
Well, I don't really think you have to do a lot of things differently, Mike. I think the one thing ultimately that you must do is you got to put some points on the board. And certainly I think take nothing away. It's not that the offense on either team is struggling. It's just that the defenses are playing outstanding in this ballgame. And I think that's a tribute to the coaches, certainly. But I think each coach has to look for a way for his team to respond offensively. Look, I think the longer that Karns City hangs around, it's a 7-7 ball game, the more confidence that they're going to have. And I think that could potentially spell some trouble here in the second half for Central Clarion. But Central Clarion, look, they got a couple things going for them. One, they get the football back to start the second half, and they got a lot of confidence with that late touchdown to tie it up. So I think obviously you're going to come out. I think you want to get back to what got you here, so to speak. Don't hit the panic button. Don't try and overthink things a little bit. Just do the simple things right, and everything will fall into place. I think that's the one message that I would be telling the athletes, Mike, if I was a coach and explain. I think I'd say that really both sides. I think the keys really, in a sense, are almost identical to each other. The one thing being, of course, I think for Central Clarion, they get that passing game going a little bit more. I think it's odd to see them with only 119 yards passing in the first half. And really, there just has not been a ton of opportunities for them, certainly. And I think for Karns City, their bread and butter, let's face it, is running. And I think they need to stick with that running game, stay with it. You don't have to have 40 and 50-yard runs. They're wonderful if they happen. They don't typically if you have a strong running game. What does happen is you wear a team down through attrition. You run, and you can average a 3 to 5 yards a pop. Good things are going to happen to you. I always joke and say to teams and fans of teams who have players and an offense that runs a lot, I always say, look, you got to have patience with that running game. If you have patience, you will be rewarded in the end, but you must have patience. You can't get overly aggressive. You're not what I would refer to as a traditional passing team, so don't overthink it. Don't get involved in that pass attack. Just stick with the run. Good things are going to happen to you. Pass out of necessity to keep the defense honest, but you don't have to pass 18 times here in the second half.
Okay, those keys to the second half again brought to you by Kale's Kitchens. And I think a lot, too, Governor, will be determined on this first drive. If Central Clarion comes out, Karns City can stop them again. I think that it changes the second half. If Central Clarion comes out and they're able to come down and score, whether a sustained drive or quickly, I think it changes the game just a little bit.
Absolutely, no question. We don't talk enough about how much momentum there is and how much it's an emotional ball game. More so at this level, I think emotions play more of a factor really than true physical skill and ability in a lot of cases, because typically you're not stacked top to bottom with all these, 5-star recruits. You are stacked top to bottom with guys who want to play and have a desire to play, and sometimes that will and that desire can get you a win whenever maybe a night that typically you can't come up with one.
Well, the teams are just making their way back onto the field. I believe we're going to see a few minutes put back on. We had a abbreviated halftime, and that was the Central Clarion Marching Band. They're finishing up, and we'll take a timeout. We'll come back. That wraps up the Heater Lumber halftime show, and we'll get you set up for the third quarter. It's coming, folks, and it's going to be a great second half here at Brookville. We are all tied at 7, Karns City, Central Clarion. It's the AA District 9 Championship. It's Kerle Tire Friday Night Football, and it's all right here on exploreClarion.com.
Are you ready to boost your team spirit? Look no further than shopteamwear.com, your one-stop destination for all your school and team apparel needs. We've got you covered whether you're a die-hard fan searching for the latest gear or aiming to fundraise for your team. And here's the best part, you're in control. Choose the products and prices that work for you. Discover the ultimate apparel shopping and fundraising experience at shopteamwear.com. It's time to gear up, fundraise with ease, and make a statement together. Boost your team spirit, empower your community. ShopTeamwear.com, where passion meets fashion.
West Park Rehab Physical Therapy, providing traditional physical therapy plus diagnostic testing to include EMG nerve conduction study and musculoskeletal ultrasounds.
Brookville Equipment is a world-class manufacturer, designing and building the latest in transportation technology. Our team of engineers, machinists, welders, assemblers, and many more are always pushing the limit. Brookville Equipment, doing what we do best for over 100 years, and proud to support high school athletics.
Get into a new piece of Bobcat equipment at Bobcat of Clarion this fall and take on more work for less. Visit us at bobcatofclarion.com.
I chose MPRC because it was great to have a local, affordable option here in northwestern Pennsylvania. I live in this community and I wanted to stay in this community.
Learn more at discovernprc.org.
Back here at Brookville. Wrapping up the Heater Lumber halftime show. Go on to the third quarter, and it's an Ascendance Trucking. Third quarter on the way. It's been a heck of a ball game between these two. 7-7. We're tied. The Wildcats will get the ball to start. Quarter number 3. A lot depends on this drive here in this second half. We'll see what happens, Governor. I know everyone out there, they're on the edge of their seat. It got quiet again.
It is a big-time drive. You and I talked about it briefly before the commercial. It's so important. I think, actually, it's going to really tell a tale of the ball game, Mike.
So here we go. Back deep, it's Rex and Burford. Slater will come out to kick things off.
Been a fun one so far. Southern part of District 9 faring very well here in playoffs thus far.
Yep.
Red Bank Valley cruising right now. Last time I looked, Keystone up as well.
Here's the kickoff. Here we go. Going to kick it short. And it's almost dropped there by one of the up men. We'll see who that was over there. And making a play on that ball was Brent Parker. Did a good job to get back on top of it.
Got to secure that football.
It's a live ball.
And that's what he did. Took care of business.
So Central Clarion will have the football. And it appears, where are they going to place it? There's a lot of question here.
Looks like right around the 37, I think.
Yep. So from the 37-yard line, here we go. Third quarter action, 7-7. We're all knotted up in the AA championship. Here's Ferguson as we start the second half. He's going to drop back, look to throw. He's got Burford breaking free. There's Burford, brings it in, caught, 10-5, touchdown. 63 yards. First play from scrimmage.
Coast to coast, that did not take long at all. That time they basically ran that little shovel pass formation, which froze the defense momentarily, and it was just hitting Burford in stride, and coast to coast he goes.
Euchre on for the extra point try. So Central Clarion striking pay dirt, electrifying the crowd on the Wildcat side. Harrison holding here for Euchre. That kick is on the way, and that kick is very good. 11:47 to go here in this third quarter, and already Central Clarion, the 63-yard touchdown pass, 14-7. They lead it. We'll break. You're watching Kerle Tire Championship Friday Night Football here on exploreSportsPA.com.
At Clarion County Community Bank, you're more than just a number. With personalized service and modern conveniences, they make banking easy. Clarion County Community Bank, where community comes first.
And here we go with kickoff. Euchre addressing that football, sending it downfield. Slater's going to look up, and he's going to take it inside his 5, up to the 10. Makes a cut 15, and he'll be stopped right up around the 22-23-yard line. So that is where Karns City will come on. So, wow, Central Clarion, whatever they talked about at halftime, they come right out, bam, touchdown. So we'll see what Karns City decides to do here. And we talked to, we were on the break ball, we were talking. For Karns City, just run the football. They've done it very effectively.
Yep, all you need is one play to score. You don't have to score within the next 13 seconds. Take your time, be patient. Do what you did to get here.
Backs in the eye. And was that Slater over there got that to pitch, and he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Jimmy Kerr that time really wrapped him up. Took care of business on that one. For a big loss.
Yeah, we'll take a look where they spotted. It looks like right around the 18-yard line. That's a loss of 4, second down 14.
Loss of 4. Second and 14.
Johnson will work out of the shotgun here. High snap, pulls it down. He's going to pitch it out. And I saw, was there a flag?
There was a flag.
Yep. So we'll see what happens here on that after the pitch. That was sure getting the carry. Or is that Higginbotham? So we'll see here. They're going to sort it out. I think they're pointing toward Karns City.
Almost has to be against Karns City.
Well, they're making sure. So here comes the call. Personal foul. Chop block against Karns City. Well, that's a big one there. Back him up inside the 10.
At the 9-yard line.
Ball will be spotted at the 9-yard line. Replay, second down.
First down awaits out at the 32.
And you need to just take a little bit of a deep breath, relax a little bit here.
Second down, 22. Oh, the ball dropped. The ball was down on the turf, and Karns City, I think it was Johnson, able to get back on top of it. Wow. Looking there on the screen here, making it nice and clear. Actually, was at 58 getting on top of it there for him. That is Cam Ely was able to get on top of that football. So give Cam that, but it's back to the 6-yard line. That's a loss of 3.
Ball spotted at 6, third down.
Third down, 26.
And not the way you wanted.
That's okay.
Not the way you wanted your first offensive drive of the second half to start.
And the whistles blow. Not sure what it is here. Oh, so Karns City called for the delay of game, so they'll back them up.
Oh, should be placed then at the 3-yard line.
Yep, there it is. So 3rd and 29.
If you're going to throw the ball here, obviously you want to throw it down the field a little bit because, again, if you throw short, there's not enough real estate to work with in case there's an error or a tip pass.
Well, here we go. Johnston working now out of his own end zone. After the penalties, Johnson trying to turn that to corner. He's hit, he's dropped in the end zone, and it's a safety. So the safety recorded as Johnson is dropped in the end zone.
That time, credit the defense stringing that out.
Brent Parker given credit there. It comes at the 9:48 mark here of the quarter, so Karns City will get a free kick here. Central Clarion will pick up the 2 points. So makes that a 16-7 ball game.
Wow, you got that added up without taking the shoe off.
Well, I didn't want to. You know, I had the shoes on all day. I didn't want you to be grossed out. So we'll come out here at Karns City. Well, usually they'll kick it off. We'll see what they decide to do. Central Clarion will get the ball back.
They are going to kick. They bring the tee out.
That was a heck of a first half. Central Clarion comes out quickly here in scoring. They get the safety. Here's Slater to kick it off after the safety. Kicks it. And going to be taken right around the middle of the field there. And the ball brought back to about the 44-yard line, maybe the 43.
Parker, no, I was going to say that was Parker, and that was actually Hyndman, I believe.
All right. Yep, we'll just take a look down there, make sure we got the right guys.
No, Briggs Beckwith.
So Beckwith. Yep.
Briggs Beckwith. I was 0 for 2 on that one.
Yeah. Folks can see it there. They know. Hey, we're old. We're allowed to make mistakes, right?
Yeah, I tend to make a lot more of them, it seems.
So here comes Central Clarion. They lead at 16-7, now 9:42 to go here in the quarter. Ferguson in that shotgun. Dropping back, looking to throw under pressure. Ferguson hit. Boy, he's hit hard and dropped back at about the 47-yard line.
This defense sure is not giving up. They're
Troy Nagel in there on that big hit. They gave him fits in the first half, and that's what they have to do. They cannot give him time because you'll see just what you saw to start this third quarter. So here we go. Twins out to the right. That single receiver is Burford on the left side. They're going to give it to Harrison. Here's Harrison looking for some room. Flag on the play. Got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all
No gain on the play.
You see a couple of the Karns City linemen lobbying for a call about chop block.
Against Karns City, now one against Central Clarion. That'll back them up a lot.
Ooh. It's a country mile.
The penalty will push the ball back to the Central Clarion 32-yard line.
It's about 34. Second and 34 is what I got. It's close.
I prefer the term country mile.
They're going to pitch that ball to Burford. They went with that reverse end around. Burford looking for some room, and Burford's going to be dropped after a gain out to about the 37-yard line. Picks up 5 yards. So sets up a third down here in 29. So Karns City coming right back defensively.
Big key here is defensively, don't let anybody get behind you. And, of course, don't commit a penalty.
Harrison will be in the backfield with Ferguson this time.
3-man rush.
Ferguson drops back, looking to throw. Doesn't. Everyone's covered. Rolls to the right side. Now he fires downfield. Coming back for the ball. And making the catch is Sawicki. They're going to give it to him at the 45-yard line. He's still short of that first down marker. Still needs 11 here on fourth down, but that's about an 18-yard pickup for him. 4th and 11. Central Clarion offense staying out there. Here comes Ferguson on 4th and 11. Looks like they're just taking their time. Are they going to play just to take a timeout here? I'm not sure. Down to 6, 5, 4, down to 3, and yep, they're going to use a timeout. So that timeout comes in, 7:55 to go here in the third. It is Central Clarion leading, but they face a 4th and 11. We'll break. You're watching Kerle Tire Friday Night Championship Football. It's all right here on exploreSportsPA.com.
At Penn West University, we're making college make sense again with programs tied to in-demand jobs. We're breaking down barriers and giving you more choices. We're making college valuable again for people just like you. Learn more at pennwest.edu.
Lock in this limited time offer on the John Deere tractor you need at Land Pro Equipment. Right now, get 0% for 84 months on a 1023E tractor and loader with a low monthly payment of only $199. For more information, visit landproequipment.com.
Modern Living Solutions in Knox is always on the lookout for driven, positive individuals to join their team. They offer career growth opportunities and industry-leading pay. No experience is necessary as training is provided. Apply today and build a future with Modern Living Solutions.
All right, back after the timeout. Central Clarion had to use that timeout as that play clock was running out. 4th and 11 here for the Wildcats. They lead at 16-7, but right now got to come up with a big play here. In Karns City, do they jump? That'll give them 5 yards. So instead of 4th and 11, becomes a 4th and 6.
4th and makeable.
That's that senior experience of Ferguson back there.
Changes so much here now because anything can happen on this down. He can tuck and run. He can throw the rock. He can dish it off.
Here's Ferguson now looking. He's got a big rush in front of him. Now he goes down the left side, and it is incomplete flag on the play. I'm going to call that pass interference.
Pass play is basically you throw to an area, throw to a location, not to a receiver. And result, pass interference.
So
penalties. Back-to-back penalties result in a first down.
So that football's down to the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. After the penalty. 7:47 to go here in the third. Central Clarion now driving after those penalties by Karns City.
This is where you need a bend but don't break philosophy defensively. You need a big play. You need to force a turnover here if you're Karns City.
Burford's wide out left. Kemmer out to the right. Ferguson's going to keep it. He saw something up the middle, and he got a little bit of a hole. He'll take it down near the 11-yard, or down the 16-yard line. So he gains 9. Second down here and 1.
He'll be about a yard shy. 2nd and 1.
Gives him 21 yards in the ball game. And that's a nice read. I'm not sure if that was the design run all the way for him. It kind of almost looked that way. But a good read nonetheless in a second short situation now.
Harrison in the backfield. This time Ferguson's going to try to follow him. Get stood up. He'll have the first down as he leans forward and takes that down near the 12. 4 yards on to play down to the 12-yard line. So they're in that Dubrook red zone. Central Clarion threatening again. Trying to open this ball game up. They lead 16-7. 9 points in the quarter for them. The touchdown and then the safety. Here's Ferguson again in the shotgun. Going to keep it again. Here's Ferguson right up the gut. It's wide open. He goes in for the touchdown. 12-yard scamper for Ferguson. Uses his arm to throw for the touchdown. Then he runs that one. Comes at the 6:36 mark here of quarter number 3. So that 12-yard run. You always say if you're keeping score at home, do people do that?
Yes, they do. I've had my math questioned on more than one occasion.
It's on for the extra point try. There's the kick. It's up, and that kick is high, long, and that kick, I think it might have hit the interstate that time. 6:36 to go here in the third, and Central Clarion now will jump up 23-7 as they lead here on Karns City. We'll break. You're watching Kerle Tire Friday Night Championship Football here on exploreSportsPA.com.
Discover Regen RX, specializing in regenerative orthopedic medicine and aesthetics. Feel better, move better, look better. Visit regenrxhealth.com.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Best of luck this season to all our local football teams. From your one-stop car, truck, and SUV dealer, Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Visit us on Main Street in Clarion or start online at ClarionAuto.com.
All right, back here at Brookville High School, Central Clarion extending that lead now 23-7 on Karns City. Ferguson with the 12-yard touchdown. Well, boy, you saw that part like the waters of the Red Sea, didn't you? It was like big time.
No question about that. You knew from the second he took the snap that he was going to be in the end zone.
Ball's going to bounce around. Picked up finally there by Slater, and he's going to take it. He's not going to go far, get up around 11 or 12-yard line.
I think Slater was hoping it was going to have a charitable hop and go into the end zone. It did not.
So Karns City will start here. They got a long way to go. The ball will be placed back at the 12-yard line. 6.5 to go here in this Ascendance Trucking third quarter.
Speaking of Ascendance Trucking,
yes.
I have an Ascendance Trucking scoreboard update. Red Bank Valley up 35-0.
Right, next week we'll have one of those playoff games coming your way. Johnston's under center. And he handed that off right up the gut. Was trying to look to see who got up. That was Scherer getting the carry. Not a lot. Give him, what, 2?
Yeah, pretty tough sledding there.
No, they say just 1. All right, well, I don't know. If he's at the 14, he's at the 12, that's 2. Second down and 8. Johnson this time in the shotgun. He'll take the snap, rolls to the right side. Here's Johnson, turns the corner. Johnson's got field in front of him. 35-40, midfield, 40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5, touchdown. And that is going to go 87 yards for the touchdown.
Wow.
What a run by Johnston. And you saw it open up just like for Ferguson and did the same thing for Johnston.
What a set of wheels. You saw his speed. He found another gear definitely right about this 30-yard line. I thought there was a chance that Burford maybe was going to be able to run him down, and no such thing. Now that's coast to coast.
Yeah, that's a biggie. Extra point try coming up. They're going to go for 2 here. Try to make it, could be a one-score ball game. Johnson alone in the backfield. He'll send Heckenbotham in motion. Going to roll to that right side. The pass, and it is incomplete. So they are unable to do that. So 23-13 is where we stand. Central Clarion with a 10-point advantage. Boy, we'll take a break. What a great run by Johnston. And you're watching Kerle Tire Friday Night Championship Football right here on exploreSportsPA.com.
Are the window to your soul, so take care of them. The Laurel Eye Clinic provides complete care from annual exams, glasses and contacts to cataract and retinal surgery, LASIK, and more. As a trusted leader in family eye care for 50 years, you can trust them with yours. Call or visit us online today.
Back to action we go. Johnston, the 87-yard touchdown run. And it makes it a 10-point ball game again. Here's Slater on to kick things off. Slater's going to send it deep. And they're going to let it go into the end zone, so it comes out to the 20. 5:39 remaining here in this Ascendant Trucking third. It's been a fun one.
It certainly has. You know, the first half, again, defensive struggle. 7-7 ball game. Quarter number 3 is made up for it. A lot of offense.
So, Central Clarion, they'll come out here onto the football field. Ferguson and crew. Of course, these teams, the winner will have some time off next week. So here we go. See if Central Clarion, how they will respond. Ferguson drops back into the shotgun. He's got Harrison in the backfield. He's going to try to follow that blocker. Looks for room up the middle. And he's going to be stood up, dropped, and he'll get about 6 yards out to the 26-yard line.
Give him 42 in the ball game, 10 attempts.
Second down, 4. So Central Clarion now. Again, they're taking their time now. They're using time. You can see that's very methodical.
Playing smart.
Single receiver on each side. He's going to give it to Harrison. Here's Harrison turning. Harrison upfield, and Harrison will have the first down. He needed 4, and he's going to end up gaining about 6 as he goes out to the 32-yard line. So that's a new set of downs here for Central Clarion. And again, want to thank Nick's Auto Body for those first downs. So Central Clarion moving the chains as they
doing a nice job here with clock management. I like to see them slowing the tempo down a little bit, taking time off the clock.
Ferguson again, this time he's looking to throw. Pockets collapsing. Now looking for Burford. And the pass is caught by Burford inside the 30 and down near the 27-yard line of Karns City.
41-yard gain.
I almost got there. I was adding it up. I was going to say 40 and like 3/4, but wanted to be a little more exact.
I like the effort.
Yeah, I'm trying. Or at least pretending to try. Here we go. A ball to 28-yard line. 1st and 10 here for Central Clarion. New set of downs, and he's going to give that to Harrison. Here's Harrison over the right side. Harrison is going to be stopped at about the 25, maybe the 24. Give him about 4 yards down to the 24-yard line. Sets up a second down here at 6 for the Wildcats.
Harrison, by the way, 12 yards rushing in the ball game tonight. Again, Central Clarion taking their time, milking the clock a little bit.
Yeah, down to 3:29 here in the third. Twins to the left, empty on the right side. He's looking, firing across the middle, and the pass is thrown behind. I believe that was Rex that time making the cut. Nope, that was a Burford again down there. So he threw that just behind Burford.
I think Cole Johnson at time too got a little bit of a hand on it. That was a nice play on his part. Looked like Burford was going to come down with the reception.
So 3rd down and 5. Ball to 24 here of Karns City. 3rd down here for the Wildcats. Ferguson's going to keep it. Ferguson takes a couple of hits, gets stood up, spins back around, stays on his feet, and he won't be stopped until he has the first down all the way near that 15-yard line. I think they're going to stop him down closer to the 13. That's an 11-yard pickup.
That's why you keep the legs churning. That's why you play whistle to whistle that time. He does so and is rewarded for his efforts. Gets the first down. Clock will stop till they get the chains in position, and they get that clock rolling again.
Ball to 13. Rex Burford will go out wide to the left. Harrison is the sidecar left here for Ferguson. Ferguson, he keeps it over the left side. Ferguson will take that down. He'll be stopped. Looks like down around the 7, maybe 6-yard line. Depends on the spot here. Looks like the 6. Is that where it's at, Governor?
Let's say closer to the 7.
All right. So 2nd down here. They're going to say those officially 2nd down and 4. 6 yards on that one.
59 the ball game.
Ball just outside the 6. And we get a whistle, and we're going to have a timeout taken here by Karns City. 2:13 to go here in this 3rd quarter. Karns City, they want a minute to talk things over. And we'll break 2. It is Central Clarion leading here 23-13, but they're threatening. And you're watching Kerle Tire Friday Night Football on exploreSportsPA.com.
For expert healthcare, visit Primary Health Network's Clarion Community Health Center. Since 2014, we've provided family medicine, behavioral health, dental care, and walk-ins, all under one roof. Primary Health Network's Clarion Health Center is located at 30 Pinnacle Drive. Learn more at primary-health.net.
Dubrook is your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier. From commercial to residential, Dubrook has you covered. Call 1-844-DUBROOK or visit DuBrooking.com. Dubrook is proud to support our local communities. Dubrook, your solid choice in all things concrete.
All right, so the timeout taken by Karns City. They trail here 23-13 with 2:13 to go here in this 3rd. Ascended Trucking 3rd quarter. Saw Central Clarion score, but then that big run by Johnston put points back on the board for Karns City. Sawicki out to the right, Burford out to the left. Harrison's in the backfield, and here's Ferguson taking the snap. Ferguson is going to look to throw. Ferguson flushed out, rolls to the right side. He's going to run. Ferguson looking for that pylon. He's going to make it. He'll get just inside there. That'll cover 6 yards and the touchdown. So Central Clarion back on the board here in this 3rd quarter at the 2:03 mark.
Yeah, nothing fancy at all on that. That's that time just patiently looking, making sure. Was hoping, I think, for a receiver to be open, have a little bit of an easier path, if you will. And instead saw the lane open up on that outside, took full advantage of it, punched it in.
Kick's on the way, and that kick by Euchert, it's usually pretty automatic, and that it is. So 30-13, Central Clarion leads Karns City. We'll take another quick break here, and you're watching Kerle Tire Friday Night Football, exploreSportsPA.com.
Clarion Forest VNA, we bring compassionate care to your doorstep. From skilled nursing to hospice services, we're here for you and your loved ones. Clarion Forest VNA, your trusted partner in home health care.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
All right, we get set for kickoff here by Central Clarion. They lead it 30-13 now on that run by Ferguson, the 6-yard touchdown scamper. Here's Euchert. Sending it deep. Slater looks up. He'll take it at about his 1. Brings it back to the 5 to the 10. To the 15-yard line, and he'll be dropped shy of the 20. So Karns City will have that football at the 19-yard line. Minute 58 to go here in this third quarter.
Just take a look at some more Ascendance trucking scores. Red Bank Valley up 42-0 over Cameron County. Union AC Valley up 43-22 over Otto Eldred. Keystone up 28-14 over Ridgeway.
Now Mike Kilroy, he prefers "ot" when there's a 0. Just letting you know that.
He's entitled.
Picky. That's right. Here's the handoff over the right side, breaking tackles. And out near that first down marker, I believe was that Sure getting the carry? Nope, that was Higginbotham. Yep, Higginbotham got it that time. Had his number blocked from us, so 9 yards. Make it 8 yards. Well, no, 9 yards. Second down and 1. And this is where Karns City has been incredibly strong in this ball game, just running that football, smash mouth football.
You have to be resilient, but you got to have a little sense of urgency now. Try and score quickly. It'll take multiple scores to get back in this one.
Johnston looking to throw. Right side, dumps it downfield, and that pass is going to be, incomplete. So Wicki was down there. A couple other fellas. So it sets up a third down and 1. Most important for Karns City here is they got to get that first down.
Yeah, just 1:08 remains here, quarter number 3.
So we'll see what they do here on third down and 1. See Johnston keep it. So here's Johnson. He comes up under center. Third down 1. Hands it off. And racing with that football, breaking out of that little bunch of guys there at the front of the line is Sure, and he'll have the first down as he crosses the 40 up to the 41-yard line.
Yeah, nice run that time by Shear. Moves the chains. Down under 50 seconds. Ideally, you'd like to get at least 2 plays off here before the end of the quarter.
They break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage at the 41-yard line. Oh, and we'll see Central Clarion. They're going to call them offsides here. That's going to give the Gremlins a 1st and 5.
Yeah, probably just a simple change in the tone or the cadence. Easy to do.
So first down and 5 here for the Gremlins. 35 seconds on the clock. It's rolling here. And hands that ball off again. About a yard is all. And I think that was Sure again. Yep, getting enough off the bottom of that pile. So he gets 1, sets up a second down and 4. And this might be the last play here of the quarter as they're looking over there at that clock. And they're going to go to the sideline. That'll be the end of quarter number 3. We go to quarter number 4. Central Clarion leads here in the AA championship here in District 9. It's 30-13 as they lead Karns City. And you are watching Kerle Tire Friday Night Football, Championship Football here on exploreSportsPA.com.
Cooper Discoverer Road Plus Trail AT, our most trusted truck tire, is now better than ever and available for your truck or SUV. They're designed for the reliability and durability to find adventure beyond the pavement and are backed by a Cooper mileage warranty of up to 65,000 miles. Learn more about the reliable Discover Road Plus Trail AT at CooperTire.com. Count on Cooper. Or stop by Kerle Tires in Clarion. Kerle Tires, the area's largest selection of tires.
Your eyes are the window to your soul, so take care of them. The Laurel Eye Clinic provides complete care from annual exams, glasses and contacts to cataract and retinal surgery, LASIK, and more. As a trusted leader in family eye care for 50 years, you can trust them with yours. Call or visit us online today.
All right, back here at Brookville High School, we go to quarter number 4. Fourth quarter is the Clarion County Community Bank fourth quarter here on the EYT Media Network. Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkle, Brad English over here to my left. Nico Cosma, we threw him up on the roof. And here we go, 30-13. Karns City will line up in that I formation. They're going to pitch it back to Slater. Here's Slater over the left side. And boy, Central Clarion all over that one. He's going to lose, looks like about 4 yards on the play. We'll give him forward progress. There is an injured player there. Oh, getting up. That was Slater. So they'll push it back. He'll lose about 3. Back to the 44-yard line. To have the injury timeout here. So the teams will come to the sideline, talk things over. Want to remind you, too, coming up here on Explore Sports PA, exploreClarion.com. Next week we'll have state volleyball action for you. And we'll let you know what matches we'll be covering. And I think Tuesday is the official start of the state matches. Next Friday, we'll have playoff football.
You're a busy guy.
Yeah, well.
What are you going to do with all your money now? That's what I'm curious about.
Yeah.
You know, Jake actually came to Brett and I and said, I need you guys to take a pay cut. We're going to take care of the big man.
Well, that's right. I'm trying to.
We obliged.
Yeah, I got to retire from one job. I have to figure out which one. Ooh, that leaves it up in the air, doesn't it?
You'll never retire from this one.
Oh, we'll see. Here we go. It's a third down now. Third down and 7. And that's Johnston carrying the football. Take it up right around the 47-yard line. That's a gain of only 3 yards there, so fourth down and 4. And we'll see. I might see the offense stay out there. We'll see it maybe even drop back. They've done that where the quarterback goes under center and then goes back and kicks.
A little bit of a shift, if you will, but, you know, normally I would tell you, don't even dare think about going for it in these situations. Mike, your season comes to an end if you don't come away with a win. You're going to take a lot of time, and they're going to have to take a timeout. Down to 9 seconds on the play clock.
So 10:55 to go here in this third quarter. Not what they wanted. So Karns City will have to use a timeout there as they trail by 17 here to Central Clarion. We were just talking about, too, want to say congratulations to Red Bank Valley girls, the AA volleyball champion in District 9. Clarion almost said Central Clarion. Clarion area girls champion in single A. So that in volleyball and excuse me, both Central Clarion and CL will be moving on in the playoffs as well. So that's all going on next week.
So we look at the Ascendance Trucking scoreboard. It is Red Bank Valley 42, Cameron County 0, Union AC Valley 50, Otto Elder 22. How about that? Union rolling up 50 points. As we look at Keystone up 34-14. Brockway up 34-21.
Mm-hmm. Here it is, fourth down. Karns City will come to the line of scrimmage. Johnston will come under center. Johnston's going to run a play here. They're going to pitch it out, and that is to Higginbotham, but they pitched it too far backwards. He's going to have to make up a lot of room, and he's not going to be able to do it. Central Clarion all over that.
Yeah, that's just such a tough play as the pitch man to get that, the guy receiving the pitch, because you feel like you're out in Island, and that time he was. Higginbotham time, 2 defenders all over him, just nothing he could do. But you had to go for it if you're Karns City in that situation because, again, you need multiple scores. Time not on your side. 10:45 here remains in quarter number 4.
Loses 6 yards on the play. And that'll set up a 1st and 10. Great field position here for the Wildcats as we'll start from the 42 of Karns City. 10:45 remaining here in this final stanza.
Would you be aggressive and throw deep on this one?
They may. And he's going to hand it off, though, and that's Harrison. And Harrison is just going to get back to that line of scrimmage, and that's all. No gain on the play that time by Harrison.
I'm not completely shocked that they didn't throw, but I think I might have thrown there just to try and put the dagger, bring the dagger out.
But again, too, they're working time off that clock as well here. They lead by 17. Here we go on 2nd down and 10 from the 42-yard line. Ferguson, and they're going to. Karns City was just a little too eager to get in there. They were coming with that blitz. So it'll be a 2nd and 5. Move that ahead. And again, penalties brought to you by Red Bank Chevrolet here on the EYT Media Network.
Just kind of plays there, make a coach get some gray hair. Or lose it. Or both.
2nd down and 5. Ball to 37. Firing the ball down the right side, and it is it caught? It is, and that's a touchdown to Burford. 37 yards. Bob called it. He said, do you throw it long? They certainly did there. There's the replay. You see Burford bringing it in. Johnston was on the coverage. But the touchdown, that will come at the 9:47 mark of the quarter.
I thought that would be the play that we would see prior to that rush attempt. You just got the ball on a 4th down stuff.
Here's the extra point. And that extra point is up and good. So 37-13, Central Clarion leading here as 9:47 to still to go here in the ball game. And you're watching Kerle Tire District Championship football. It's right here on exploreSportsPA.com.
Dubrook is your trusted ready-mix concrete supplier. From commercial to residential, Dubrook has you covered. Call 1-844-DUBROOK or visit DuBrooking.com. Dubrook is proud to support our local communities. Dubrook, your solid choice in all things concrete.
All right, 9:47 to go here in this Clarion County Community Bank 4th quarter. And Central Clarion back on the board. The pass play from Ferguson to Burford. So here we go. Ugert set to kick things off. Slater will look up, and he'll make the catch at the 5. Back to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, 25. Boy, that was not Slater that time. That's right, because he had come off the field, and that is actually going to be Owen Kaufman on that return. I was just so used to saying Slater, but nice job by Kaufman. So the ball at the 29.
This is where you're out of your element now. If you're Karns City, you have to go to almost that lock, aim, and fire approach, and it's not a scenario which they want to be in, although they are showing straight run formation right now.
Ball handed off, and that's Higginbotham. Gets the carry, and he'll pick up about 4, gets out to the 33-yard line, 2nd down and 6. At the conclusion of this ball game, too, you want to stay tuned. We'll make sure we bring you the medal ceremony. They'll announce each of the players and present that championship trophy to the winning side. I always like to do that for you. Boy, I'll tell you what, Karns City came to play tonight early on. It was very, very close. Central Clarion able to pull away in the 2nd half. But Karns City's still fighting here. Here's Johnston firing that football, and it's going to be picked off. It's intercepted, and that's Burford with the interception. So Central Clarion will get it right back.
Burford that time with a nice read, timed the leap perfect, came down with it.
See what this call is. So the personal foul went against Karns City. They declined the penalty. Central Clarion will have it. So here we go. The Wildcats coming right back out. Again, you want to stay tuned here. We'll have all that post-game stuff going on. Have stats with the governor. He's always good with that.
This is where, if you're Central Clarion, this is a good workout time here. I think you want to work on a couple of different plays and try and run this football effectively.
And they haven't been in this position almost at all this year. And there's the handoff that goes to Harrison. Harrison shaking off tacklers 50, 45-yard line. Bell was finally there to get him. And he's going to gain 15, and they move the chains.
And there'll be some additional yardage involved in that, as there's a penalty.
So here we go, personal foul. So they'll add 15 on to the end of that. That'll take it from the 45 down to the 30.
And right now, just the motion starting to take over a little bit. You realize your season is slipping away at this point.
So Central Clarion, the big gain, and then the penalty. Sawicki out to the right side, and he checks in here. Rex comes in. They got Beckwith. So those two will be the double sidecar with, nope, they're going to send Rex up to the line. Thought they like that double sidecar sometimes with Beckwith. Kemmer's going to go to the right side as well. 1st and 10 from the 30. Here's Central Clarion with the football. Ball dumped off, caught by Beckwith. Beckwith hit, and lost the football. It came out, and I think Central Clarion was able to get it right back. There is a flag, though, on the play. So that loss would push it back to about the 36-yard line. It was about a 6-yard loss. And then the flag.
So I didn't see the flag. I saw the bean. I saw the bean bag.
All right, so there was no flag. That's okay, Brett. He was right on it. Saw something happen there, but there was no flag. There's no flag on the play. So the ball passed, pushed back to the 36-yard line. 2nd down and 16. And now for Central Clarion, you see them too. They're using time. They got 25 on that play clock. There's no sense to rush. They lead here 37-13. Ferguson will roll to the right side. Steps back up, hit this time and dropped. Sacked on the play. Back to the 42-yard line, and that's another 6-yard loss.
Back-to-back negative plays offensively. Is the offense, I had mentioned I thought this drive you'd see them kind of work on a couple of things. They have instead marched the wrong direction.
Well, it's a 3rd and 22. And maybe what they want to work on is their 3rd and 22. You never know. Maybe
that's the optimist coming out in you.
I'm trying. You always got to look for the positive things.
You have a final. Red Bank Valley a winner, 42-6.
Here's Ferguson. He's going to try to run. Ferguson right up the gut. High stepping it. Gets to the 20 or the 30 and then pushed backwards.
Give him butt.
And yeah, actually he lost that football. And on top of it was Matt Alston to get that football. So boy, Matt Alston heads up there as that ball came loose. And it's a 4th down and 12. So 4th and 12 here for the Wildcats. Ball at the 32-yard line. Clock down to 6:17. And I think what they're going to do is just let that play clock run out. They'll use a timeout here. Would take it down just under 6 minutes.
Yeah, milk it down. Call a timeout at 2 or 1.
There it is. And there it is. At 5:58 is where the clock is. And that timeout taken by Central Clarion. So why don't we take a quick breather here? We're going to come back, and for Central Clarion, it's a 4th and 12. They lead it, though, here 37-13, and you're watching Kerle Tire Friday Night Football on exploreSportsPA.com. There you go. Got a shot down on the field there as Central Clarion comes out of the huddle. 5:58 to go here in the ball game.
Lining up for the field goal.
Yeah, they're going to have Euchert come out, and this would be a 48-yard attempt. Make it, 48-yarder.
Actually, he would score
49.
Yep.
And it's blocked at the line. It's picked up by Johnston. Johnston will be tripped up and dropped. So that kick was blocked. So officially, a 49-yarder. So Karns City will come on here, take the football. They still have a timeout, 5:53 to go. So the Gremlins came in, and we were really impressed coming up at halftime. At the half, we were tied at 7 apiece, and I don't think anybody thought that was going to happen, and played tough. Central Clarion was able to get a few quick scores to take that lead. Johnson's pass. Oh, that pass was intended for Hamilton, but he's separated from the ball. That was a big hit down there by Sawicki, I believe.
Yeah, Hamilton's going to feel that one tomorrow.
Yep, and Hamilton is being helped a little bit. He says, I'm all right. And he'll have to go off here for a second.
He is one tough cookie. There's no question about that. Had a nice 27-yard run in the first half.
So checking back in here is Owen Kaufman. Comes onto the field for Hamilton. Sure will come. Nope, that's not sure. Also in there is Harmon. Ball snap back to Johnston. Johnson looks to throw, and that pass is too high and tried to get that into Brennan Harmon. Stops the clock again. Third down, 10, 5:42.
Got to come up with a big play here to move these chains if you're Karns City.
Yeah, we'll see what they can do. They've had some big plays as the game has gone on. We'll see if they can go back to it and get something to happen here. Johnson will work in the shotgun. Twins on each side. Sends the man in motion. That's Higginbotham. They're going to find the big guy, and that's Peters. Peters dragging guys with him, and he almost gets there. He's going to gain about 9. Boy, I'll tell you what, on the outside, he was just carrying guys.
He is so strong. If you're looking for the prototypical tight end, high school tight end built, right there it is.
If you're a local farmer and you need help in the summer for hay, there he is.
Mentioned earlier, pretty strong basketball player, certainly.
4th and 1. Handed it off to Schurer, and Schurer will have that first down. And he'll gain, needed 1. He's going to end up gaining 4 out to the 44-yard line. 1st and 10, new set of downs here for the Gremlins. 5 minutes to go here in this contest. Clarion County Community Bank 4th. Ball snap back. Johnston. And over the left side. I don't think he's going to get anything. Got kind of shut down. It looked like more of a broken play than anything.
I think it was a broken play because as he goes to hand it off, there's nobody really in position to take the handoff. Okay, tuck it and run.
2nd down and 10. Clock continuing to move. Ball snap back to Johnston. Tried to get that screen set up on that far side, and it goes incomplete. I think that was Gallen over there. Was that 25? Yeah. So Gallen, that was his first attempt. I don't know about that tonight.
Good eye,
but I picked it up.
You got one.
Yeah, we got
one good eye.
We'll take it. I want to get a patch. I want to look cool.
Arr, matey.
Arr. Here we go. It's 3rd down and 10 here for the Gremlins. Ball snap back. Johnston steps up, rolls to the left side. Johnston's got a little bit of room to run. Johnston's going to be hit, driven out of bounds, just shy of the 50.
And
is that a flag over there? No.
I just think that they're talking about the weather a little bit.
All right. Well, it's happening. So up to the 49. Oh, no, there was a penalty.
Unfortunate, obviously, to see the flags like that.
Yeah, we'll see. He picked up about 5. They're going to need 5 more for the first down on 4th down, but depends on what happens here. And they're going to move it ahead. So that penalty assessed on Hyman that time, and that right out near that sideline. So that'll move it ahead here. First down to the 36-yard line.
Still 4:14 on the clock. You got to score quickly here if you're Karns City. And then hope for a lot of charitable bounces.
Well, here we go. Ball at the 36. Johnston tries to get a screen set up, gets out to Scher. Scher 30, 25. Another first down, takes it down near the 20. That's about 16 for him. How about that?
Inside the 20-yard line.
Boy, that ball just inside that 20.
I like the fact there's no quit in this Gremlin squad. Mike, they're not watching the scoreboard. They know they trail.
Ball to 19 in the Dubrook red zone. Ball to the left side. Fight for that football. And is it picked off? There's a flag on the play. The ball was intercepted by Burford.
I would say you'll see offensive pass interference on this one, I would think.
Yeah, we're still waiting. As they come across the
Official
top.
had much better angle. He's on top of it.
Yeah, they're pointing. It might be against Central Clarion.
It looks like it as long as the time is what they're taking. Because if it was Karns City, obviously it would have been moot. But
So they pass interference on Burford. So that will give Karns City the first down inside the 10 at the 9-yard line. And you hear the displeasure. But, you know, if you feel you can make a better call, I think we all think we can at times. BIAA.org. And
there you go, partner.
In every sport. I had to actually call it on myself last week. So that's okay. But here we go. So it's at the 9. It would be a 1st and goal.
Yeah, I always tell everybody, look, those guys have the best angle possible. No matter where you're at in the stands, it's not as good as the guys on the field.
So Scher in the backfield with behind the quarterback Johnston. See if they go to a steady diet here of Scher. And Johnston rolls to the right side. Johnston looking, dumps it off. He's got a man down there. Scher catches it. He's right there at the goal line, lost the football, and has fallen on top of it. That's a touchdown for Karns City. See who that was getting on top of it.
It's Peters.
So Peters, the big guy, was able to get over there. The pass went to Scher. It was complete. How about Karns City hanging right in there? Still 3:35 to go. So Peters.
Results in a Karns City touchdown.
Big man in place.
Yep, they're going to go for the extra point here. Good hold, kicks on the way. That kick is high, that kick is long, and that kick is good by Slater. So how about that? 37-20 is where the score is with 3:35 to go, and we'll take a quick timeout. Don't go away. Could get interesting yet. And you're watching Kerle Tire Championship Football right here on exploreSportsPA.com.
At Penn West University, we're making college make sense again with programs tied to in-demand jobs. We're breaking down barriers and giving you more choices. We're making college valuable again for people just like you. Learn more at pennwest.edu.
Need reliable plumbing or heating services? Call Luton's Plumbing and Heating. Fast, friendly, and available 24/7. Call them at 814-226-8695.
Right back here, Clarion County Community Bank fourth quarter. It's been a fun one, too. 37-20 now as Karns City able to go down and get that score. Peters able to get on that fumble. Sure was trying to battle for the end zone, lost the football. We'll see the onside kick here, I would believe. There it is, bouncing, and it's going to be picked up. Good job by Central Clarion to field that football. And
Hyndman.
Yep, that is a Hyndman.
Hyndman with a good set of hands.
What if he uses that stick-em like we used to use?
I think he would like to, probably. However, they would frown on that.
So 3:33 to go here in the ball game. Central Clarion leads by 17. They've got that football near midfield, the ball to 47 after that onside kick attempt by Karns City.
I'm a little surprised, actually, that they didn't go for 2 on that, Mike, because it would have been then 37-21, but meaning 16-point differential, two scores.
Here's the handoff. And Harrison going to get stood up. And for right now, that clock's going to run. A couple yards for him, 2nd down and 8.
Harrison's got 29 in the ball game now, 6 attempts. Chase Ferguson, your leading rusher for Central Clarion, with 68. A couple of rushing touchdowns to go along with those 68 yards.
So 2nd down and 8. Karns City just with the 1 timeout left. And we'll see what's going on here, I think, as this series goes on. If they get to 3rd down. High snap, hold down, Ferguson. And Ferguson will have the 1st down to the 40 and then out of bounds. So he's going to pick up about 11, 12 yards. Make it 13, actually, on that.
Yardage would be good for a Central Clarion 1st down.
As Brett English rips apart the entire press box area.
Wonder what's going on over there.
Will not be invited back.
Mr. Osborne will be like, don't bring him back.
3 of you guys can come back. 1 can't.
Usually it's me. This time it's you, Brett.
I just call him bull in a china shop.
Clock running here. It's stopped because he did get out of bounds. Here's the handoff. That's Rex. Rex slicing his way. Lost the football. The ball loose. And Karns City, I believe, is on top of it. Getting on top of the football was C.J. Emmerich. We saw Emmerich being helped off the field earlier, but he's back on there, and he will get that fumble recovery. Karns City gets the ball back. 2:35 to go. They do have a timeout. They got a long way to go. They trail by 17. They'd actually need 3 scores. Just enough of that differential. Bob's surprised he looked over. Wow, figured that out.
We're probably going to get all kinds of snow later tonight.
Yeah, I think
direct result.
Yeah, the apocalypse. Here's Johnson. Brings that ball downfield, and it's incomplete. Tried to get it downfield to Higginbotham. Stops the clock at 2:30. Again, you want to hang in there with us. At the end of this one, we'll bring you the medal ceremony. We'll have the stats and all that good stuff. Name our player of the ball game. Usually Brett and Bob thumb wrestle.
I got a bigger
player
thumb.
of the game. Oh, he's afraid. He's up to the challenge. Here we go.
He's too busy ripping apart the press box.
That's right. Johnston steps up into the pocket. Johnston to the left side, and Johnston is just going to run with that football. He'll get a few.
Johnston keeps on 2nd down.
And looks like he'll get about 3, maybe 2 or 3, wherever they spot it.
Let's call it 2.
Yep, let's say 2. 2nd down here and 8 for the Gremlins. It's 3rd down. 3rd down. 2 minutes. Now I'm used to the college game because at 2 minutes they pause in the 2nd and 4th quarters. Everything's different. Everything should be the same, shouldn't it?
Yes, it should.
3rd down 8. Johnson looking to throw under a lot of pressure. That's Alston. Tried to get him, can't. Johnston still on his feet. Flings it as high as he can downfield. Now it's a jump ball, and it's intercepted by Ferguson. So the interception by Ferguson. Peters getting up slowly over there.
Yeah, Ferguson came underneath that one, looked like a center fielder almost in baseball. Getting in great position for the catch, hauls it in. And effectively, that will end.
Yep. It's going to do it.
Any potential comeback?
Probably should see just a few knees or runs here by Central Clarion. There's Ferguson in the backfield, ready to go. He's got Harrison with him. 1st and 10. Gives that to Harrison, and Harrison looks for a little bit of room, and Harrison will gain about 2 out to the 48-yard line. Second down here and 8. And more importantly, that clock rolling.
He's got 31 in the ball game, down under 117.
I'll tell you what, kudos both teams tonight. Outstanding football game. Karns City came out ready to play, and it was close right up to halftime, 7-7. And then Central Clarion was able to pull away. Karns City battled back a bit. Now they're in victory formation. There's that snap, the knee taken, and boy, they're going to have to do it just one more time after 3rd down here. The just wasn't enough on that differential. So one more snap. They'll get up there. And there's the knee, and that's going to be the ball game. So Central Clarion will win it here 37-20. And they will be the District 9 AA champions, the Central Clarion Wildcats. And we'll take a quick timeout. We're going to come back. We're going to bring you the medal ceremony. We'll let Bob total things up in that post-game show brought to you by the Fun Bank. It's all on the way, and you're watching Kerle Tire Friday Night Championship Football right here on exploreSportsPA.com.
All-American Awards and Engraving are the people who make your first impression your best impression. All-American Awards and Engraving will help your organization, school, team, business, or event make that first impression memorable. They offer high-quality products and that personal small business service. From embroidery, screen printing, and engraving to graphic design and personalized gift ideas. See their selection of apparel, trophies, and awards. Let All-American Awards take your idea and make it your best first impression. Visit them today online at allamericanhq.com, Route 322 in Shippenville, or call 782-6264.
Owners and operators, if your business depends on your truck, then we've got you covered. From simple oil changes to complete engine rebuilds, Bauer Truck Repair has the tools and the know-how to get the job done. We also offer 24-hour roadside assistance. Anywhere, anytime, any weather. Our techs are ready to get your truck fixed and back on the road. We even offer towing and load transfer services. At Bauer Truck Repair, we understand that every minute and every dollar counts. So trust your business with our business. Bauer Truck Repair, located off exit 60 in Shippenville. You can also find us online at exploreClarion.com or call us at 814-226-6023. That's 814-226-6023.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kerle's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kerle's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
For expert healthcare, visit Primary Health Network's Clarion Community Health Center. Since 2014, we've provided family medicine, behavioral health, dental care, and walk-ins, all under one roof. Primary Health Network's Clarion Health Center is located at 30 Pinnacle Drive. Learn more at primary-health.net. Oaks Building Supply is committed to providing quality building products to the community. Everything you need to get the job done right, visit Oaks Building Supply in Lucinda.
Best of luck this season to all our local football teams. From your one-stop car, truck, and SUV dealer, Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Visit us on Main Street in Clarion or start online at clarionauto.com.
All right, we're back here at Brookville High School. Central Clarion, your District 9 AA champion this year. Wasn't easy against this Karns City Gremlins squad. 37-20 was the final score. We're in the Fun Bank postgame show. The First United National Bank. We're getting everyone lined up. We'll be bringing you the medal ceremony here momentarily. You'll be able to join us for that one. And, boy, I'll tell you what, I want to get to a few things. We always name our winging it throw of the game, brought to you by Sweet Basil Restaurant. We'll go back to the third quarter right off the bat. Bam. Ferguson to Burford, 63 yards for the touchdown. That's our winging it of the game. So here we go. Let's go to the medal ceremony.
First, let's meet the members of this year's District 9 AA runner-up, the Karns City Gremlins. First up, number 3, Trevor Geibel. Number 4, Quinn Robinson. Number 5, Ronald Sigel. Number 6, Mason McTaggart. Number 7, Cole Johnston. Number 8, Tyson Frazier. Number 9, Nathan Hess. Number 10, Max Shearer. Number 11, Trevor Mong. Number 12, Riley Hamilton. Number 13, Brennan Harmon. Number 14, Joe Locks. Number 18, Troy Nagel. Number 20, Braden Slater. Number 21, Keegan Schreckengoss. Number 22, Owen Higginbottom. Number 23, Hunter Shearer. Number 24, Owen Kaufman. Number 25, Bryce Gallen. Number 27, Bodie Anderson. Number 36, Mason Bell. Number 50, Shane Emmerich. Number 51, CJ Emmerich. Number 52, Sean Slogenhoff. Number 53, Hayden Kuhn. Number 56, Corey Hilliard. Number 57, Jackson Fight. Number 58, Cam Ely. Number 60, Aaron Walker. Number 61, Caleb Mellish. Number 66, Colby Blair. Number 72, Dudley Borja. Number 73, Devontae Dowdy. Number 78, Alex King. Number 79, Jesse King. Number 81, Braden Hamilton. Number 82, Carter Farrett. And number 88, Shane Peters. Your coaching staff for Karns City, led by head coach Joe Sherwin, offensive coordinator Zach Keppel, Defensive coordinator, TJ McFarland. Your varsity assistants, Jason Hackwelder, Ethan Conto, Dalton Callahan, Tom Covington, and Jake Daly. Let's have a nice round of applause for the Karns City Gremlins. And now, let's meet your District 9 AA champions, Central Clarion Wildcats. Number 1, Jace Ferguson. Number 2, Noah Harrison. Number 4, Jesse Sawicki. Number 5, Regan Parker. Number 7, Brody Beggs. Number 8, Thalen Allison. Number 9, Carter Hyman. Number 10, Thomas Euchre. Number 11, Brady Guth. Number 14, Briggs Beckwith. Number 17, Mason Burford. Number 20, Charlie Hepful. Number 21, Brady McKinley. Number 22, Ethan Rex. Number 24, Jeremiah Queenan. Number 25, Billy Kale. Number 26, Kingston Danner. Number 28, Amari Scott. Number 30, Braylon Beckwith. Number 31, James Hines. Number 32, Alex Love. Number 35, Caden Carnahan. Number 42, Demetrius Peace. Number 44, Brant Parker. Number 51, Joshua Duncan. Number 52, Connor Eberhard. Number 53, Brian Carrier. Number 54, Matt Alston. Number 55, Hayden Foster. Number 56, Travis Myers. Number 57, Patrick Durish. Number 58, Hayden Hyman. Number 60, Matthew Raymond. Number 62, Brendan Brackett. Number 63, Jimmy Kerr. Number 64, Gavin Hamill. Number 66, Jacob Doherty. Number 67, Nicholas Gross. Number 68, Landon Romanitsky. Number 70, Thomas Ferguson. Number 75, Cam Early. Number 77, Peyton Ward. Number 78, Leo Karate. Number 79, Lucas Ion. Number 81, Cohen Kemmer. Number 82, Jackson Movins. Number 83, Kaysen Keel. Number 84, Gavin Davis. And number 85, Casey Kemmer. Your coaching staff, led by head coach Dave Eagleton, assistant coach Dave Lauder, assistant coach Doug Knapp, Cam Kirkland, Mike Ferguson, Mike Hyman, volunteer coach Jared Biggs, Rick Adzeni, equipment managers Kevin Fawn Slight and Vance Slight, and your film crew Hunter Lechner and Ryan Hughes. And now, if we can get the captains of the Central Clarion Wildcats to come and receive the championship flag. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's District 9 champions in Class AA, the Central Clarion Wildcats.
So there you go, the Central Clarion Wildcats, your champion here in Single A, or Double A, excuse me. But celebrating down there on the football field. Tough contest tonight here. We're in the Fun Bank postgame show. 37-20 is the final score. And, boy, what a job tonight by both of these squads. Central Clarion able to pull away in that third quarter. That was the difference in the ball game. And we are going to take a look at those stats. Again, brought to you by Laurel Eye Clinic. How do they stack up?
Take a look at Karns City, Michael. They finished with 251 yards total offense, 204 on the ground, 47 through the air. On the ground, Cole Johnson led the way, 106 yards. Did have a rushing touchdown as well, 56 yards out of Hunter Shearer, 16 yards out of Owen Higginbotham, 27 yards out of Riley Hamilton, 2 yards out of Braden Slater, and team -3. Cole Johnson would finish 4-15 with 2 interceptions, hauling interceptions. Brandon Slater for 16, and actually for a total of 30. Let me check that again. 29. There we go. 29 yards. Hunter Shearer with 9 yards. Shane Peters with 9 as well. As we look at Central Clarion, 404 yards total offense, 131 on the ground, 273 through the air on the ground, 79 yards out of Jace Ferguson. Jace, 2 rushing touchdowns as well, 31 yards out of Noah Harrison. Ethan Rex checks in with 16, and Mason Burford checking in with 5. Jace Ferguson would go 12 of 21 with 3 touchdowns. Hauling receptions, Mason Burford. What a night for Mason. 3 touchdowns, 165 yards on the receiving end for Mason. Ethan Rex checks in with 19 yards. Jesse Sawicki checks in with 83 yards and 6 yards out of Beckwith as well to total up 273 through the air. That's 404 overall for Central Clarion.
All right, again, those stats are brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic. We did our big wing and a throw of the game, but it's time now for the Hager Paving player of this championship game. It was Bob, Nico, Brett. They were in a battle royal, but Bob won. And who did you pick, Grubner?
I went with Mason Burford. Burford has had the 3 receiving touchdowns, also an outstanding game defensively, an interception there, a couple of big plays defensively for him as well. So Mason Burford is your Hager Paving player of the game.
There you go. That's the player of the game here in this championship contest. That's going to wrap up the Fun Bank postgame show. Do want to congratulate both these teams. Great contest tonight. It was a lot of fun to bring it to you. Final score again, 37-20, as Central Clarion knocks off Karns City to win the AA District 9 championship. And for my partner, Bob Dunkle, over here to my left, it's Nico Cosma. We had Brett English down on the field. Those great shots of that medal ceremony. Mike Kalinowski bidding you a pleasant good night here from Brookville High School. And Central Clarion, again, your AA champion. And that'll wrap up the Fun Bank postgame show. You've been watching great sports coverage tonight. It is Kerle Tire Friday Night Football, championship football tonight. And it's all right here on exploreSportsPA.com. Have a great weekend, folks. We'll see you again next week.
Have a great day.